Are we live? We're here. Hey guys, we're so grateful that you're on this live stream with us. And honestly, we got a lot going on. Check this out over here. Look at that. All these extras coming in for a special scene. And for the next few hours, probably 3 or 4 hours, you're gonna be with us on the set of The Chosen. So let's go over here real quick. So, a lot of food here, a lot of people. Let's see if we can get their attention over here. So, oh. All right, who's excited to be here? Whoa, gotta get that audience out there. Who's excited to be an extra? Wow. Well, eat up because it's really hot outside. We'll see you in a bit, okay? Wait, why don't you say hi to the live stream? I love it. It's so crazy to have everyone here from all around the world. We have people from Uganda, we have South America, we have Rome, Colombia. But let's kind of step back right over here. I know it's super loud here, but we'll kind of come back and start meet some of the team. We'll go behind the scenes. And they're just getting set up for the next scene in season 4. It's really a pretty big scene. Really excited about this, but let's kind of head over here real quick. And our focus this year is, believe it or not, international. Kyle's gonna be on with us a little bit later. He's kind of heading up our international side of things. But let me get Catherine over here first. Catherine, how we doing? Hey, step up here. You gotta get really close because it's really loud in here in the live stream. So why don't you tell everybody what you do and ultimately what The Chosen means to you?
Okay, I'm Catherine Warnock. I'm the Vice President of Original Content for The Chosen. Basically, this is my boss. And my team does a lot of really fun things. We make fun new content for The Chosen. We put on amazing events like this. We were behind Feeding of the 5,000, theatrical releases, Christmas special, all the things we love.
And we got something coming up too.
What do we got coming up, Derral?
The Chosen Con.
The Chosen Con. It's going to be the first ever. We hope you can join us. I think we might be doing some virtual.
I think we might have some virtual tickets option. Well, these are our best people, so
you are.
We're going to be doing something on that for sure. Now, what was your favorite piece so far that you've been able to help create?
Unfiltered Gen Z reacts to The Chosen. Who's seen it? Let me know in the chat. It's really important.
Yes, I've seen it. It's our little inside joke.
Okay. If you watch the trailer to Unfiltered, Gen Z reacts to The Chosen, what do? I clap like 3 times.
Help us understand. I love
What's going on here? Yeah.
I love it. Now, okay, so got a lot going on for season 4. There's a lot of moving parts. Like, what's some of the things that really just impress you on the set here for season 4 and just kind of a takeaway?
My takeaway is just watching the cast and the crew just grow together in such friendship and closeness, and they're a family. I've never seen that on the set before. I've worked in Hollywood for going on 20 years now. I've never seen it before. And just what's happening even amongst our team as the executive staff, it's remarkable. There's no ego, there's such collaboration, and that you could just feel Jesus in it all.
Yeah, I love it, and Catherine does so much for us, and so one of the greatest things about Catherine is like Dallas and I will come up with a vision and she'll actually execute on it. Some of the most insane things that we ask her to do, but we're really, really grateful for it. So is there one thing about The Chosen that just really speaks to you?
One thing, you're putting me on the spot. We show the proof of Jesus that we have permission to be in process. The show shows that so well.
I love it. I love it. All right, so where are you from, Catherine? People want to know.
Okay, I live in Redding, California, born and raised in Michigan, then moved to Arizona, lived in LA for over a decade, Redding, California.
There we go. We have a lot of fans in Redding. If you're from Redding, go ahead and put it in the chat below, because like literally one of the biggest places that The Chosen's actually there is Redding.
Oh, I believe it.
I don't know, is it your church or somebody's church out there? It's just like...
It's a global city, Redding, California is, and a fun fact, we have a little satellite office for The Chosen up there, which is really fun.
Yeah, I really, really love it. Okay, so thank you so much. Do you want to kind of introduce your team real quick? All right, come on, let's go over here.
Okay. This is the team that is making all the things happen. This is the Feeding of the 5,000 team. This is the team that makes it all happen. She right here. This is Katie Somerville, guys.
Yeah, she is awesome.
She's our producer of special events, and she's the mastermind of all the things
And who's this guy right here?
I don't know who
Wait.
I'm in the wrong tent.
Basically, we stole, just one of the executive producers of The Chosen. It's fine. It's fine. We just stole him for lunch. Okay. This is Jalein Eves. She's also my sister. She's on my team. You Devin. She has been with us for a very long time. Helps us immensely. Ashley Somerville. She's baby sister. We keep it in the family here at The Chosen. Yes. This is Carl. He's a live producer. Helps me do a lot of documentaries. He's amazing. This is KJ. He's one of the first ones on our team. Just graduated college and is about to be a dad.
All right, so one last thing. We actually have a lot going on in the gift store. So you can go to thechosengift.com. Should this table sing the jingle?
Yes.
All right. What is the jingle?
TheChosenGifts.com.
Dallas would not be proud of that. Let's try it one more time.
Okay, ready, everyone. TheChosenGifts.com.
No, it's www.
Okay, do it again. Do it again.
Okay, but here's what's going on. All through the month of July, we're actually doing 20% off everything in the store. And then also on this live stream, we're giving away a lot of different gifts. We have a lot of gifts, we have giveaways, we have some additional deep discounts. If you go to the store, you're able to see everything's discounted. And then two, once you do $20 in the cart, we actually have a couple free items for you or discounted items. And it's gonna be kind of changing up every hour on the hour. Really excited about that. But, okay, can we do it one more time now? It's the www.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready? www.thechosenGifts.com. This is why we have Dallas, guys. We're terrible at this.
All right, let's go over here. I'm gonna pick on Fogarty real quick. I know he's doing his job. Can I interrupt you real quick?
Yes, sir.
All right. So there's one person on set that keeps it going balanced and smooth, and it's you.
No. I know the guy.
You are the guy. You are the guy. So we're on the live stream now.
Oh, nice.
You want to kind of
Hey,
tell them what you
everybody.
do and why you love The Chosen?
Yeah, well, I love The Chosen because of what it's doing in the world, and then what it's doing in the world in which we're shooting it. We're seeing lives changed in both arenas, which is unbelievable to me.
Yeah.
I'm the VP of talent for The Chosen proper, and then talent coordinator when we're in shooting. So we just make sure everybody's glad they're at work and want to come back the next day.
I like that.
We're the thermostat, if you will.
So when you're
and
like,
it's usually hot.
when you're like managing talent, they just pulled a 12-hour day. They have to come out again. How do you get them encouraged to come out?
Yeah, I mean, it's a constant reminder of just like why we're doing what we're doing. I mean, this show is putting so many people on the map, and then it's also, it's literally impacting the world. And it's few shows can say when they wrap at the end of the day, dude, we just did something today that's going to reach the ends of the world. And we can say that. And that's, I mean, I say that in humility. Like it's unbelievable that we can literally say what we're doing is impacting the world. So that's a pretty good motivator.
I love it. And our whole theme today for the live stream is we actually have our whole team. We have our international team here with us. They've been background actors all day, and they're actually going to go, we're going to get them on the live stream and really talk about the global impact of The Chosen, because ultimately our goal is to get out to 1 billion people and really impact the world with this authentic Jesus. And so, is there one story at all that comes to your mind about The Chosen and the impact that just really speaks to you?
Gosh, that's like, I have to like filter through hundreds. I mean, we have something happen every day, Derral.
Yeah.
Every day something happens that you stop and go, man, God went before us. He's in our midst and he's coming behind us, like every single day.
Yeah.
I mean, you put me on the spot. I'm so sorry. But, I mean, literally, it's like
That's what we do on live streams. You're on the spot.
It's every day. There's something that you just have to shake your head and go, God is with us. You know?
Yeah.
And the stories that we hear over and over and over again, and we have guests that come on the set from time to time. Every one of them just in this tearful expression of, like, this show has literally saved my family, my marriage, our child. our kids have started watching. My child got saved. You know, like,
Yeah.
It's an eternal impact, constant. So
Yeah, I love it. Well, I know you have a lot of work to do.
it's all right.
But we're really excited for all that you do. Literally, prayers for Fogarty. He has one of the hardest jobs, believe it or not. He has to wrangle a lot to get going on. But thank you so much,
you,
brother.
man. Thank you. Appreciate it. See you guys.
All right. Well, let's do one other thing. We got a whole bunch of people here. Got some people that. Why don't you come up from Brazil? I know we're going to have an interview with a lot of these people here, but how is it here on the set of The Chosen?
Wow, was such an amazing experience. Once just a fan sharing content in my house, and now I'm here.
Yeah.
Such an amazing experience.
So tell everybody where you're from. I know we're going to do a little bit deeper interview a little bit later, but
Sure, I'm from Brazil. I'm Brazilian. Now I'm the manager of Brazilian social media. So we are everywhere in Brazil. Brazilian fans are so passionate about The Chosen. So we just hit 500,000 followers. on
500,000
Instagram.
followers on Instagram. And it all started because you guys were like, hey, we like the show, and we're posting
Yeah,
about it.
That's it. That's
It is
when
so great.
the Sparkle started with us. And so Brazilian fans are so passionate about The Chosen. Their impact there is so changing many lives in Brazil. So
Yeah.
it's such a privilege, such an honor to be here, be part of all this. It's an amazing journey, and I know that we're just in the beginning.
Yeah,
We're
just in the beginning. And so how is the temperature in Brazil? Like people watching the show, and I know that like in the country it's just taking off. Like there's a lot of people that are talking about it, a lot of churches that are using it. Like what's kind of the sentiment of people watching it?
Yeah, so for the last 2 years, people just started to increasing the number of people watching The Chosen and sharing, and it's beautiful to see that we can talk to a lot of different denominations in Brazil. The people in Brazil are so excited to have more content of The Chosen. They're looking forward to have The Chosen in Portuguese, and the next season, and we finished just season 3, and they're asking for season 4 and season 5.
Yeah.
So people in Brazil, they just want more and more The Chosen.
Now, I'm going to tell you something crazy. I was actually in Atlanta because my son was flying home. He did his mission trip down in Brazil, and I'm all hiding between two pillars, and this guy comes up, and he's like, hey, Derral. I'm like, what the?
First person that I found in the airport.
It was me. I'm like, I didn't have a very good hiding spot or something.
It was
But
awesome. It was
yeah,
great.
but thank you so much. We'll talk to you a little bit later and really talk about the impact.
Sure.
And so our whole live stream today, we're really going to talk about the global impact and our vision and mission of really getting The Chosen out to 1 billion people. And realistically, we can't do it without you. You right there watching this live stream is just like when we really experience this and are able to share this content, it's really impacting lives, and we're going to be able to showcase and really do some interviews today of how much The Chosen's really impacting all the different types of generations, from grandparents, great-grandparents to their great-great-great-grandchildren. It's really impacting them. And then too, we have some announcements that's coming up. Also some big, deep discounts in the gift store. Everything's 20% off right now. Really excited for today. We got a lot of stuff to give you. So let's kind of walk and talk. We'll kind of go out where they're setting up, down there to shoot, and something we'll actually talk, see if we can get Dallas and a few others that we can actually chat with. But I'm going to grab someone to talk. All right, could you walk and talk with us? All right, we got one of our producers here. We're going to do a walk and talk, and hopefully we can go down to the set. So, all right. Uh-oh. We got the accounting department out here or something. All right. So we're on the live stream right now. Here's our controller. How's it? He controls the world, controls the finances. And then Carrie, come over here. This lady actually saved my bacon for like 5.5 years because like with all the finances, Carrie has just really crushed it and helped us be in compliance. That's really important.
There you go. It's been awesome to be involved in the
Yeah,
project.
tell us about one thing about The Chosen that you love.
Well, I just rewatched it again on Sunday.
Okay, the whole thing?
Well, all of season 1.
Okay.
Again. Yeah,
Yeah.
just to start again, and I just love it. I love the love that you can feel from Jesus when you watch it. So.
Love that. All right, well, let's kind of head with Chad over here. We'll head down to set real quick. And so, how do you want it? Do you want to come in front as we're doing this, or how do you want to do this? I know the wind's kind of blowing, but it's probably a lot quieter than here. So tell us about season 4. There's been a lot going on. You have a lot of logistics. If you look out here, you know, there's a lot that's going on, but
Yeah, it's funny. I met with security today because we were going over how things went today, and they were like, "Yeah, we got to admit, we weren't expecting your big footprint. The footprint from season 3 to 4 has definitely gotten bigger."
yeah.
Today's fun. Today is 600 people coming, and it's always, as you know, just getting to hear the stories and to interact with our fans. It's one of my highlights of doing the show is because you get to hear the impact that it's having in people's lives, and then they get to see what it takes to do this.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And you know, you've been here on the journey for a long time. Both you and your partner. Your partner's been on a little bit earlier than you, but like, how is the Chosen, like when it comes to production, how much time does it actually take to actually before we start, you know, action, you know, for the next season? What does that look like?
The interesting thing this past season is season 3 overlapped with season 4 for us. So we were still finishing season 3 as we were ramping up season 4. So this go around, I think we'll have a little bit of a gap, but I mean, we'll run post all the way through the end of the year, and then we start up again in January.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the cycle for us
It is
until
the cycle.
for the
we
7
seem to
seasons.
have found our rhythm.
Yeah. Now, I'm sorry with the live stream, it's kind of weird because the wind's blowing really hard, so I'm a good wind blocker, if you can see, but we're trying to do it so that, you know, I know it's kind of a little awkward, but that's what you get for a live stream. But we did find a place that we can actually go, and it's a little bit more quiet. We'll do some interviews as they're doing production. What's one thing that surprised you this season? I mean, we all have surprises in production, but what was one thing that surprised you? And it was basically showing God's hand in the project.
There's so many. You know, this team has gotten so big,
Yeah.
right? And so I think watching the impact, our day-to-day lives, and just God shows up every day for us. Whether we face bad weather, we face big things. Just these moments, again, our Red Sea moment. Everybody rallying together, I think, was probably. I mean, when it gets so big and you can still keep everybody on track,
Yeah.
and on mission, and again, the spirit is just, it's one of the nicest, friendliest sets you'll ever be on. People come through and they're just like, I had no idea. So I think even as it scales, the jump from 3 to 4 was a big jump.
Yeah.
It's a very complicated season, a lot going on.
Here, let's come right over here out of the wind, and let's see if we can go from here. But go ahead, finish your thought.
Yeah, no, just it's interesting because a lot of people thought this season was going to be less. There was no feeding of the 5,000. There was no walk on water.
Right.
But the scale of the overall production just grew.
Yeah.
Right? The costume department, some of the sets we've built. I mean, just our construction team and set deck have just killed it. Like, we've just been so surprised by so many things, and everybody's just, again, it's the spirit. Everybody's loving it, and they feel so connected to the project, which I think is rare.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're on set today. I don't know, is it under wraps of what we're shooting today, or is it more public? Have we been talking about it at all?
No, Dallas has got it. He even told all the extras today. He was like, okay, you're going to hear some stuff. You're going to see some stuff.
Okay, so we'll make sure not to record because I think people can piece it together. They get the Bible open.
You got it. Yeah, actually, there's a few people out there that are watching really close, and anything that we post, they've got it. So
Yeah.
we got it. Yeah, so he did warn everybody today. You're going to see some characters from past seasons, some of our beloved ones, and so lots of spoilers around here
Yeah.
today.
Well, anything that you could drop for the live stream. I mean,
You know what? It's fascinating.
is there somebody from season 1 that's here?
Season 1.
Nicodemus.
No.
No Nicodemus, not yet.
Anything? Yeah, no. Again, for the fear of
You don't want the wrath of Dallas.
I do not want the wrath of Dallas. No, I do not. I do not. I can say that this is the most people that have ever been on this set.
On this set specifically. Yeah, we're here in Utah, like in the middle of nowhere. Like
it is the middle of nowhere. Actually,
Yeah.
we're literally on a dairy farm, and you can smell the dairy farm.
it's not bad.
It has its days. It depends on the way the wind
It has
blows.
its taste. What are you tasting?
No, days.
Oh, okay, I thought you
days.
said
Meaning
taste.
the wind shifts, and you're like, whoa, yeah, we're on a dairy farm. No, so I think the neatest thing today was just watching all the 600. Actually, it turned out to be, with our crew and everything, we're at about 850 people here today.
Wow.
So we're definitely pushing the limits, and this set in particular that we were on, it's the first time that it actually felt full.
Yeah, I was kind of blown away this morning because there's just a lot always going on, and it's like, how do you herd all these people to get in the right spot? And I'm just hearing Adam yell at him, "Kick over here!" But it's just like, it's like organized though. I was really surprised.
Well, the interesting thing is there's things you don't think about that we've been trying to get people, like we're on 4,000 acres, but
Yeah.
parking is an issue.
Yeah.
Because it's all like this weird kind of sand, and so you get stuck. How do you feed everybody? And,
Yeah.
and how do you keep everybody sheltered? And then, getting everybody through the gates today. We have a one-way.
Hey Bob, don't go too far. We got to talk to you real quick.
We got a one-way in, and we had 850 people coming in, all
Wow.
within about an hour and a half. So, again, we're fine-tuning it for tomorrow, but it's been good.
All right. Well, thank you so much,
All right.
and we'll let you get back to. I know you got a lot of work to do, so thank you so much.
All right.
All right, man. Okay. All right. So whenever we're on a live stream, we want to give things away, and we're actually going to give a lot away. And I always kind of like tease our employee that's basically over all the gifts, and that's Bob here.
So what are you going to do now? Give something away?
Well, we'll wait. This is the live stream. We'll see how active the live stream is. We'll see how great the comments are, and then of course we're going to give thousands of dollars away today in coupons to thechosengifts.com.
Yeah.
So how do you like the live streams when we actually throw you under the bus and make you do a lot of work?
Oh, you know what? You do that every day, Derral. So no, that's part of the fun of what we actually do, because we have so much respect for each other and what our positions are.
Right.
That we can do those kinds of things, and nobody's offended by it at all. And said some of it is accurate, that you give away a little bit too much, and it does bother me. So
we want to be generous. Generosity is important, right?
Yeah.
But what can people expect today? I mean, I told them about the 20% discount until the end of July.
Yeah.
But what can they expect today?
Yeah, so we've got 4 new items that we're introducing today, and so and a few of those are actually pretty cool. I mean,
Well, let's just tease one. Because
okay.
they can go to the site right now and get it, right?
They can. It's all live, but the 40-ounce container tumbler is, I don't have one here, but
Yeah.
has a handle, and it's one of the most popular items in the market.
So I saw
we
the
made
price
special.
for it, and I believe it or not, I just bought another one because I'm like, my wife has this big old tumbler. It's like
Yeah.
a 44 ounce. I'm like, hey, give me a black one.
Yeah.
And it was actually more expensive where I bought it
Yeah.
than what's on our store.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's discounted,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, we're 20% less than the market, yet it's a higher quality, in my opinion, or equal quality. But then we also always add that little fish on our
Yeah.
the top of it, and so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
But the other item I love is something we did at Christmas time that we weren't going to bring back, and we just said, you know what? Here we are in July. We're finishing filming, and let's do it again, and that's the Against the Current red version.
Oh, the red's out. I didn't know it was out.
In hood and in t-shirt. So that's really special. You buy it this month.
Probably limited
whatever we
quantities,
sell out.
right?
Yeah,
Whatever we
very
sell out.
limited,
Okay.
Very limited, but
All right.
it's gonna be fun.
Well, we're gonna make Bob's job really interesting today, because I'm gonna be giving away thousands of dollars of coupon codes to you that are actually watching this live stream. And so right now, you want to take a guess? What was the biggest giveaway we did last time? Was it like $5,000 or what was it? I want to beat that.
Say.
Well, just keep it. He wants to keep his job. But Bob, thank you so much, and we'll chat with you a little bit later.
Okay.
All right. So, did you see our cow? We got a cow going on. We got someone riding a donkey over here. Hey, look at cast member riding a donkey. You missed that. All right. So we're gonna head over here. They're just getting set up for the next scene, and we'll just kind of get a quick pick of what's actually going on here, and then we'll head over to an area where we can have a little bit more quiet. The wind won't be blowing as much, and we'll pull some actors and our crew in and be able to have conversation with them. So let's head over here. And if we get enough time, we'll be able to probably chat with some really key people that we don't normally get to talk to. But I know they got a lot of work going on, but we'll see if we can grab them real quick. Okay, here we go. So it's like they're getting set up for a scene here. We had a different scene over more in like the Jerusalem area of this, and now they're going to get some street shots here. But let's see if we can grab someone that isn't too busy. I don't know, Colin, who do you think? I always worry about grabbing someone when they're supposed to be doing their job. So it is, everybody is. I think they're trying to get people in place and markers set. Got Mitch?
Okay, great. I'll put that on my study table.
All right. Hey, Mitch, can we just grab you real quick for the live stream?
Sure.
All right, we're live right now. So
how's it going, everyone? What's going on?
So Mitch is our awesome, like he keeps everything hopping here. I know that we're not talking about a lot what's happening here, but what can you share? What's going on?
Here's what I can share. We have a scene.
Nothing? Wait,
nothing,
what?
Yeah. Nothing at all. We have a scene. It takes place in Jerusalem. I know I can say that. And we have a lot of our, we have some of our characters who are in search of different things that are in the city. So especially in this shot we're about to do right now, we have some of our characters walking around looking at different things, different vendors, trying to find something. I can't say what they're trying to find, but trying to find something very cool to be part of our finale for the season.
Oh, so this is for the finale.
This scene today, I think we're shooting today.
No
is all
spoilers
part of,
here.
No spoilers, yeah, no spoilers. Episode 8 stuff, it's gonna be fun.
And what is like one thing that just really speaks to you about just the content of the show?
Oh, the content? Oh man. Well, it's hard to watch the show without crying, I'll say that. Even after I've worked on it, when I watch it, I just weep. But yeah, I think what's really cool about what we do here is, as you can see, with all the level of detail that we put into everything, the sets, the background, how they're dressed, all the animals, all that kind of stuff, it makes the world feel so realistic that as you watch the show, you just remember like, wow, these were people.
Yeah.
These are real people who lived in this time and had to deal with these things, and it was probably hot and they were probably sweaty and it probably looked a lot like this, and it just kind of brings it all home and grounds it for me when I'm working on it.
Well, what I noticed too is the small little details even off camera, because it's like even off to the side,
right?
And yet you're just dressing that up and having that ready to go.
Yeah, just in case. Like we don't know if we're going to see that palm tree, but
yeah,
it's there.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
in case.
Well, we'll let you get back to work. So
yeah.
Thank you so much. Really
Absolutely.
do appreciate
Great
it.
to see you,
And
Derral.
how many extras do we have here? Do you know?
Today is 600. Yeah.
600. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a big group. I mean, after 5,000, you know, it's all.
Well, but
it's a walk in the park.
It is. It is.
No, but it's great. Big group of our star 600.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And did you see that we actually have somebody on a mule over there? Look at that. I don't know if we're supposed to show that, but let's go ahead and show it anyway. So, all right. Okay, we can cut it. Did he come in?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, what happened?
All the way around.
Jordan Israel Roby.
So Jordan is known as Pharisee student number 1.
Is that what it is?
Because he was in season 2, and we gave him a title, Pharisee student number 1. Now he's donkey rider number 2.
Wow.
Sometimes
So he's got some very big roles in The Chosen. Yeah.
Well, guess what? We're on the live stream right now.
This is the perfect time for you to drive a golf cart through the shop.
Hey, wait, where's the
while we're
keys?
filming.
I don't want to get killed by a keys, right? So how's it going today?
First half of the day went real great. Our 600 were fantastic. So there's plenty more to screw up between now and then. But the big difficult stuff is out of the way. So
That's so great.
And what's so cool is whether we're hearing from fans live in their comments or whether they're here in person, the spirit of it is like awesome. So even though it's hot, and it's complicated, and it's boring, they're just so happy to be here. It's really cool.
Well, I'm really excited because we have our international team that are extras here.
Yes.
And we're hearing stories around the world of people being impacted. What does that mean to you as just the creator of the content?
Well, when you and I first started this, the word we kept saying was impact. You know, we didn't care about money. If that happens, it's great. We didn't care about fame. If that happens, it's great. We didn't even care necessarily about success. If that happens, it's great. But that's not what that's not what motivates us. The motivation is the impact. And so when someone says, I'm in Portugal, or I'm in China, or I'm from here and I came all the way out here, and they start crying because the show has changed their life, that's everything.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's getting translated into multiple languages, and we can get translated into more with the Come and See Foundation, it's jaw-dropping.
It is so amazing. It's so amazing. All right. I know that you're super busy.
I'm trying to actually make
the
the
show.
show
Like everybody would like.
that's going to have impact.
All right. Anything that you can share that we can't share, but yet you can share?
Let's see. Today, Matthew and Z are together again. Remember, they went out 2 by 2. They're together again on a special assignment from Jesus.
That's it.
That's all I'll say.
You'll have to wait and watch.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
can kind of, what kind of special assignments did Jesus give in the Gospels to a handful of disciples.
So go read your Bible. It's all there, right?
Yeah, very specific assignment. That's what they are doing today.
I love it.
Figure it out.
All right, we'll get to work.
All right,
Come on,
thank you.
make
All right,
this
thanks,
happen.
thanks.
All right, let's head down here. They're just about ready to roll camera, so we're gonna come back down in our other area. We found a place where there's not a lot of wind, and we'll be pulling people in here on this live stream and doing some interview, giving away things. We're gonna give away thousands of dollars of coupon codes to our gift store. But let's head down here real quick, if we can. But this is a beautiful, beautiful maze to do. Oh my gosh, hey Ryan, why don't you come over here and chat with us? Let's go out of the wind though. Look at this. All right, we found the head writer of The Chosen. This is like so awesome. Let's come right down there. How you doing?
Doing good, man.
Good, good. This wind has been brutal, but I think if we go right here, it'll be really good. All right. How's this, Colin? The wind's not too bad? All right, so we're here with the head writer of The Chosen. Ryan, how you doing?
Doing great, man. It's so good to be out here.
Yeah.
It's back. It feels like a second home. It's been tough conditions today in terms of the heat.
Yeah, the
but,
wind and the heat, but it's just been.
I mean, I've never seen a more willing group of extras, and I talked to people who've come in from Pittsburgh and Sioux City, Iowa, and some people we've seen before in Dallas. So
Wow.
It's awesome. Feels like a family reunion.
So I got to ask you, because like I know that we've had a lot of conversations over the last, I don't know, 6 plus years. But like when you're writing on paper, do you envision this now? like everything that's going on. I mean, because here's a pretty big scene. It's for the finale of season 4. When you're writing it down, are you like imagining this location and locations of this, or how's that going?
We actually are working sometimes off of, if you can't remember like what's around this corner immediately
Right.
until we go like, oh yeah, it's right. It's this archway or it's the pool. We do have diagrams that we write with, and of course, when we're here and we're thinking about a thing like a walk and talk, where the disciples are moving from one place to another, or even passing through the village here with extras in the scene, we think about how hot these days are.
Yeah.
And so we're starting to write. We're moving towards a finale. I don't need to keep anything from you guys. We're moving towards a finale.
It's worth the wait. Trust me. Trust me. I read the scripts.
Everything is going to take place in
Yeah.
Jerusalem.
Yeah.
And so we're getting more and more comfortable with that idea of how do we isolate two people talking in amongst a crowd of 50 or 100 or 1,000, right?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be Passover. And so I guess it's invaluable to know the location, to know the terrain, and just to know who we're writing for too. That's been a big thing.
No, I love that.
We've had that advantage since season 2. We know what it's going to sound like when they say it.
Yeah, that's so great. So I actually have a friend who's an atheist that just actually started watching The Chosen. He goes, hey, I'll watch it. I mean, you're putting all this effort, so I'm going to watch the show. And I get this text, and he's in episode 3 of season 1, and he says, by the way, I'm watching the show. I'm like, oh, that's great. And then he's like a couple hours later, he's like, hey, I just finished season 1. He's like literally binge watching the show. No way. And we just had him over for dinner just not too long ago. And he was just talking about the writing's so good and the people are so relatable. Would you kind of talk about when you're thinking about characters and character art and just relatability? Do you want to just...
Yeah,
that's good.
So characters move an unsatisfying status quo, where we can imagine a character's life. We see them having to take out the trash. They miss the truck. They come back in. The food's cold. All the things that we live with, and then we walk them up to having a choice.
Yeah.
And in our case, every time it was they're being called by the creator of the universe.
Right.
And so that choice then becomes about what am I losing? What's at stake? What do I have to possibly gain? What does it mean to give over my life and will? And so we try really hard to do the footwork to create a world without Jesus.
Yeah.
So many shows come in and expect you.
Just the main focal point, every scene, every
scene builds towards that, and
Yep.
the old adage is you got to build a house before you haunt it.
Yep.
If you're doing a scary movie, you have to show what it was like.
I don't know if that's the best adage for this, but hey, there we go.
But you have to see what it was like before it got haunted.
Yeah.
And so similarly for our characters, we try to walk them through lives that are relatable.
Yeah.
They don't have to be likable. I think that's a thing that people think about. Well, I didn't like the character. No, but you watched it anyway.
But you're like,
relate.
ooh, you knew someone that kind of acts like that or
And
whatever.
I think every one of us, Tyler, Dallas, and myself, we spoke into each one of these characters. You know, Matthew is a great example, right? Because we started at the end. We looked at the Gospel of Matthew. We saw its specificity. It starts with this long line of genealogies. And then we thought about who is a character who could have subsisted as an exile, as somebody who is looked down upon, who is a traitor to his people, who is somebody then who is also great with numbers. And Dallas said, you know, that sounds a lot like some people in my own life.
Yeah.
And so we started to think about Matthew with his special talents and his special obstacles that he had to face, right? So then we start to build in that life like at ground level. It's so important for all these big moments in the Bible that we cannot change, and we do not want to change because we want the show to have the same impact on us that the Bible does. We can never get there, but we can synthesize it by making you feel what that life is like as the characters walk up to the choices that Jesus presented them with. And then if you can see the world from their point of view, you know what it means to watch when you've come with your master into the city of Jerusalem and do the things that he did, and how scary or how thrilling that might have been, what it meant for a change coming up. And all of us have moved or faced a graduation or some new life change, and we all come in with our own emotional intensity in those moments. And so if we can put that on screen and give that to a character like Matthew, who everybody can relate to, we've spent 5 seasons trying to get you to relate to this Matthew. And then we care what happens to him.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love it because it's like people are saying, you know, oh, we've got rehearsal going on. We might need to step over here, but just really quick, it's like you're setting up the character for multiple seasons and you're basically giving them context. Because I heard people say, oh, I love Matthew more in season 3 than season 1, but yet season 3, if you didn't have season 1 and 2 and the build up of that character, you know, they'd be disconnected.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we back into a character who is easy, or they have a great introduction to us, right? I imagine there's a character.
Oh, looks like they're gonna start. So we'll chat a little bit later. Is that okay? Come on, let's head over real quick. Sorry to cut it short because we don't want to do any spoilers. They're actually gonna do some. So let's kind of head in here real quick. And this is where. Oh, we got a whole bunch of people over here. Hey, everyone. How are we doing? All right, so what we're going to do is switch cameras real quick. We're going to just go from here to over there. And Colin, if we can get that switched up, that'd be great. Okay, so hopefully we have better audio here. So we have a different camera, different audio setup, and then we'll bring in some guests. But I need my co-host.
I'm not hearing you.
You get it? Oh, there you are. Hey, here we are. Let's kind of scoot over. So hopefully the audio is good. Colin, do you know if the audio is good? Just want to make sure we're good to go on this. If you can hear the audio, if it sounds good, go ahead and put it in the comments here. Can't hear anybody but me. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hopefully it's better. Can you talk real quick?
Hello, yes. Check.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Hello.
So I know that we've had a lot of audio issues down to this moment. However, that being said, we should have better audio now, which is good because like there's a lot of wind.
I can hear you fine.
Well, we had to kind of nix one of the mics. It was like really loud. So do apologize for that, but we'll make it up to you because we're going to be giving a lot of stuff away.
A lot of stuff, yes.
And
So
really excited about that. But I'm thirsty. I got red in the face.
I was gonna say, are you
tell everyone what's going on while I get a sip of water because it's been like 40 minutes since we started this thing.
Oh my gosh. Today is such a huge day. We've got so many background actors today, and like you said, giving away a bunch of stuff, a lot of guests coming in and out, and more giveaways. And
where can they go to get those gifts that they all love?
www.thechosengifts.com.
Where were you earlier? They had a hard process.
You're right.
I forgot the www.
Okay.
It's all good. Okay, so. Ultimately, did we lose the video?
No.
No, we're good. Okay. We're good. So you don't need to necessarily do any coupon code. It automatically is applying. If you go there, everything is 20% off right now.
Yeah.
And
No international shipping though.
no international shipping, but we got stuff from there. And then two, we're going to be giving away different products. Throughout the day, we're going to give away thousands of dollars because we want to make Bob's job really hard.
Yeah.
But the one I'm the most excited about is actually
Me too.
this mug right here.
Mm-hmm. That's
So-
my favorite one.
We've actually sold quite a bit. Bob was telling me that we sold like 400 so far
Oh my
today.
gosh. Today, yeah.
And it works really good. But so everything's off. We actually have new items that we'll be introducing. You're going to see some new items in the store. I want to be able to pull up the store real quick because we'll be doing interviews with our international team. Our whole goal today is to really show the impact of the Chosen worldwide. And we got some really exciting things to share. We have our team from all around the world coming here, and we're going to talk about it. So what we're going to do is, let me just show you the store. So this is the store, chosengifts.com. You can see that we have a lot that we're giving away. We actually have a tank top.
Yes.
Are you excited about this one?
Yes, because it's so hot. But
What loud your voice?
I don't know. It's just so hot here. So
We got the
check
tank
it out
top.
here. Yes, we have
Yeah.
the tank top right here.
Introducing that, you can see that right here on the store, but it is 20% off right now. Go ahead and get your items. Also, when you buy something in the store today, and
It's worth $20.
it's worth $20. You got to get $20 worth of stuff.
Yes.
Um,
Then you get.
Yeah. What happens when they do that?
They get freebies. The novel 1, novel 2.
So they get to choose. I assume, is that right, Bob? They get to choose. You got to
I
choose.
think when they have this $20 worth, something will pop up on the screen and you get to
Technology. Who likes technology? Put it in there. We love it. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is I want to do a giveaway because you guys have been on for 40 minutes. I'm gonna try to do a lot of giveaways over the course of the live stream here. So I'm gonna share a screen real quick. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Let me hit the share screen button, and we're gonna do a little hashtag thing. So you're gonna put the hashtags in the comments. You only need to do it once, but let me go ahead and hit this. This will be really good. So where we're really focusing in on 1 billion people, we'd like 1 billion people to watch The Chosen. If you put hashtag 1 billion in the chat, you're actually entered in to win a big prize. In fact, let's do like $300. Should it be $300 in the gift card?
Sure, yeah.
What would you buy with $300 in there?
The whole store, but I know I can't.
You can't buy the
But
whole
it's
store.
20% off, so maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
But $300 worth is a lot.
Yeah, $300. But do you know what? We want to make Bob really squirm a little bit, so let's do $400.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll just get a bunch of tumblers.
So all you got to do, because you're on the live stream right now, it doesn't matter if you're on Twitter, it doesn't matter if you're on LinkedIn. Do you know we're live streaming on LinkedIn?
I didn't know even
We're
know
on
that they had
LinkedIn.
a. Didn't even know they had that option.
Wait, you're like in social media and you didn't know that. Okay, anyway, we're also on Facebook and YouTube, but literally all you got to do is put the hashtag 1 billion and you'll be in there to win. And we actually have like 500 people, 560. I think we should give them a minute on this. So go ahead and put it in the chat there. We'll be giving away not $300, but $400. And we're going to give you a coupon code for that. But it's only for the person that wins. I think last time they're like, I want a coupon code.
Yeah.
But you got to win.
Yeah. So
All right.
hashtag
I'll tell you
1
what.
billion.
As soon as it hits
Oh my gosh,
1,000
already-
entries, we'll do it.
800.
Are we at 876? So as soon as we get to 1,000, we have a lot of people on the live stream. This is the easiest way to win. It's just like, 947. Okay, so we're almost there.
blinked and we're almost there.
All right, 969. We're really close. Okay, 1,000. Okay. All right. So my question for you now: keep on putting hashtag 1 billion in if you haven't done that yet, because you'll be entered in to win. But what would you like to see? What would you like if you could buy anything in the store? What would that be?
The tumbler.
Do you have this one yet?
Yes, I do.
But you'd get another one.
Yeah.
Okay. But the tumbler's great, and it's going to be there. I'm going to tell you. Let's go to. Could we bring over the artwork? If I was doing it, I would do the artwork. In fact, we just did build a house. I told my wife to build our house over the course.
Yes.
And look at this thing. Like,
I want to cry.
what does this mean to you?
And then I see me in the arms of Jesus. That's why I really love this art piece.
Yeah, I love it too. And so if I actually won this, I'd probably buy this.
Can I enter?
No. All right, here we'll go ahead and give this back out. How much does that cost, Bob?
$3.99.
$3.99. Your coupon code. The coupon code works.
Perfect.
I love it. Okay, so here we go. We'll hit 1,700 and we'll go. So just a few more people. I know I said 1,000, but
Yeah, we'll give it a little bit.
there's a couple people on lag because the live stream started a little late, so I feel bad, and our audio is a little harsh.
So
As soon as we hit 1,700, 30 more to go.
Here we go.
Here we go. You got it?
Almost there. Okay.
Okay,
There we go.
Okay, here we go. And the winner is, you get to say the winner. Here it is. There it is. Barb W. Wow.
Congratulations on your
Barb
$400.
W. You get $400 coupon code that you can buy anything in the store for $400. I would take the painting.
The painting, because it's
But
$3.99.
Yeah.
That's
So
perfect.
Barb, what you need to do is DM us either on Facebook or Twitter. Call out Mac. Give the time code of when you won. She's watching too, so she's writing down your name. And ultimately, she's going to give you a coupon code for $400. I love it. I love it. It's so amazing. So for us, we're going to be really giving away things for people that are commenting.
Yes.
Because we love our community. We love
we
the
want
Chosen
to
Insiders.
give back because y'all have given us so much.
Yeah, so much. And then two, we have all these new gifts. We actually have, I think, 4 or 5. How many gifts do we got now? We got 4 brand new gifts that we have in the store.
So
We haven't.
excited. I know I want to say one of them, but I'll wait till we.
Well, what is it?
Can I say it? The crew neck.
The crew neck?
The crew neck. I'm excited about the crew neck.
Okay. She gets really excited about the crew neck. But yeah,
Crew neck and tumbler.
I love it. I love it. Now, you're going to show the crew neck? Okay. You got the crew neck going on.
Okay, we'll just show it now. But I love crew necks. So.
It's even my size. Okay, this one, you're not getting this one back.
We'll show the gift later.
Yeah, no, I love
One of
it.
my
I love it.
favorites. Thank you, Bob.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Right now, you can just go to thechosengifts.com. It's thechosengifts.com. You're going to see an automatic 20% off everything in the store. And then about every 15, 20, 30 minutes, we're going to be giving stuff away. Here's the thing. Everyone to know. Item in the store, you're automatically entered in to win the bigger prize. And at the end of the live stream, in a couple hours, the big mama, I think we gave away like $5,000.
Yeah, I love that $5,000.
Just because we can. But I don't know what we're going to do now, but it just depends on how active we are here. But as long as you buy something, you're entered in to win. We're going to just pick a winner or 2 or 3 or 4 in that. So I'm really excited. And where do they need to go?
www.thechosengifts.com.
I love it. And do you know how else loves it?
Who?
Dallas.
I knew.
Dallas will give a thumbs up on that. That's right. You did good. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do is talk about the impact of the show. And I just want to kind of have a little heart-to-heart with you all here, for you specifically that are watching the live stream. So over 6 years ago, Dallas and I were in a room trying to strategize about how we were going to raise the money and then how we were going to produce the TV show and the impact. We really cared about the impact. And for me, I was just thinking of my kids and, just seeing the world that they're living in. And I wanted to be able to show them what an authentic Jesus looks like. And when Dallas shared with his vision of the show, The Chosen, it was all about this authentic impact. And when we raised the money, it was like a really, really big deal. And for me, that's when the most pressure came on my shoulders, is because, every time I wake up every day, I would just think about, if the Game of Thrones had a billion people watch it, why can't we get 1 billion people to watch The Chosen? And so that's kind of been on my heart and mind for the last, 5.5 years. It's like, how do we get 1 billion people to watch it? And every day that I wake up, I'd start thinking about, okay, what can we do? And it just started with Dallas and I and one other person, just kind of helping us in social media. And ultimately, our whole goal is how do we really connect and go from there? And we actually did something from the beginning that I'm really excited about which is really focus in on that one comment. If we could reply to that one comment or that one DM that was impacted by the show, they would share, and that's kind of where we was able to see 1 become 2, and 2 became 4, and 4 became 6, and I guess 4 becomes 8.
Yeah.
My math is not. I'm a little dehydrated out there. We need to take a sip, but 8, and then 16, and so on, and it started to multiply. And for us, it was about, okay, we're really impacting people here in the U.S., but my heart and my soul, and I know Dallas's heart, was having this actually impact the world.
Yeah.
And so we've been able to do so much, and we're really excited today because we have a lot of our team from international that we're going to be talking to. And it's basically how is The Chosen impacting lives around the world? But did you hear that we're going to be translated in over 600 languages?
I heard. Isn't that like a world record
That's The Chosen way. Like we like to break world records.
That's so amazing.
I just didn't know Baywatch actually had the record before.
What was their number?
I can't even remember.
But definitely not 600. But that's us.
But I love it. But anyway, so we gotta be quiet because they're actually still filming. So hopefully the audio is still good. But ultimately, our biggest thing is to really impact the world, and we want to be able to localize it in so many different ways. And so hopefully we have do we have Kyle getting ready? Oh, Kyle's right here. So what we're going to do is bring on our VP of International, Kyle Young, and we're going to have a conversation of what The Chosen's happening in international. And it's going to be the theme of that. So we're going to go ahead and have him sit here. Yeah, that'd be great. Kyle, how are you doing? Okay, I'm going to take a little sip here. Why don't you introduce yourself? Okay. Do they say cut? Are we able to talk a little bit louder?
They say cut currently.
Okay, so we can talk a little bit louder, but why don't you introduce yourself real quick and kind of what your role is here at Chosen?
Great. Yeah, so I'm Kyle Young. I lead distribution and also international operations here globally.
Yeah.
So that distribution is really like our partnerships with partners like Netflix and Amazon and CW.
Well, CW, let's talk about that. Because I think there's a lot of people in the comments who's like, when does CW hit it? Is it Sunday, right?
This weekend. Yeah.
Wow.
Episode 1, season 1. Every Sunday night going from there.
So we got to be a little quiet.
My voice is loud. I have a loud voice.
We both have loud voices, but we got to be a little quiet because they're actually filming a really important scene. That's why we're over here. But that's what you get from the live stream. But so the CW, I'm really excited about that because it's like new eyeballs, new market, new people seeing the show.
Oh yeah,
that's starting Sunday.
That's right. CW is one of the best distributed national broadcast TV networks in the United States, and they've got all kinds of new interesting programming. I think we're going to find a lot of new fans on the CW. So really excited about getting the show in front of them and having them discover it for the first time.
Yeah, I just remember having dinner with the president of CW. And he's just like, this show is so good. This is so good. And he's like, we need it. We need it. I'm like, okay, there we go. We could do it. And I'm just grateful that, for you that are watching this right now, you made it possible that we're able to distribute it in different ways. And we also had another distribution deal with Lionsgate. You want to talk about that a little bit? I think it confused a lot of people when they saw it. Wait, who's doing The Chosen now?
Yeah. So Lionsgate is obviously a really well-known studio, global distribution company, and we have partnered with Lionsgate for them to help us take the series around the world. So Lionsgate's they're not a platform, at least not here in the United States. In some countries, they actually do have a small streaming platform, but they are working with us to actually help us partner with other TV networks and other streaming platforms around the world to get the series in front of more people.
Yep.
They have great relationships with top platforms around the world. And already since we started working with them in this year, we've been able to get a lot of launches on national TV networks all around the world. Getting the show in front of millions of new people.
I'm really excited about this because I think the big thing is getting new eyeballs. They're really, for us to reach 1 billion people, we need to do it a pretty different way. And what I love about having Lionsgate is they're giving us credibility to come be on TV right out of the gate because of the deals that they already have or the relationships that they have. And then also it's to impact so many people. And so it gives us the complete ability, but is it always going to be free everywhere? Like, how does it work, once it goes on TV somewhere else?
Well, it depends. Like, for instance, I wouldn't really say that the show is free on Amazon. I mean, people have an Amazon Prime subscription. Feels maybe free to you.
It feels free to me.
Or Netflix, or Peacock, or the show
Pureflix or whatever, yeah.
Right. So I think it's in that way. And there's also a lot of people still around the world that actually love buying the show.
Yeah.
People are still buying us on iTunes. They're buying us on Google Play.
We're the #1 DVD in Germany.
In Germany, in the German territory. They're buying us on DVD all over the world.
I love it.
So I think the idea is, sure, the show is available for free in our app. And it's available for free on our website.
Yep.
But it's also going to be available in a lot of places that people watch TV content and that aren't going to want to come to our app or aren't going to want to come to our website, or people that will discover it there. Because, like we've talked about how many, over 100 million people have seen the series, but there's 8 billion people in the world.
Right.
So, I mean, having a series that's been seen by over 100 million people is a massive success. But I think when we think about the opportunity of how many more people we think could be fans of the series and could really love it and enjoy it, there's hundreds of millions more, if not billions more. So our goal is to work with the best TV platforms in the world and to get the series with them. And they are all excited about having it. I mean, I just found out yesterday that we're going to be launching in some new countries down in Latin America at Christmas. We're going to be launching on some national TV broadcasts. I won't even say what networks it is yet because it's not official. We're getting broadcasters reaching out to us through Lionsgate and asking about the series and asking about availability and wanting the series for their fans and for their viewers.
Yeah. So there's some comments right now talking about the microphone and it's going up and down. We're actually whispering a little bit because they're actually filming right around the corner. And until they say cut, we have to be a little quiet or we get in trouble because we don't want to disrupt the show being made for you, right?
I already get in trouble enough.
Yeah.
So don't get me in more trouble.
Okay, so I think the big thing, I'm just kind of hitting through some comments here, but like talk about your international team because we're going to actually interview a lot of them today.
Great.
Like what scene, and then 2, tell us about Madagascar. I think that's something that I'd love to kind of dig into. So
I would love to talk about that. So our structure around the world with the series is that we have teams around the world that are localizing the experience in the same way that we have it here in the United States, or in English. Sometimes we think about that it's the U.S. English only. It's really the English audience is all over the world. But we're trying to create that same experience that's available in English for other languages. So we are currently doing social websites and app localization in 10 different languages that we've built all that this year.
So good.
So we're doing that, full board, and we have massive audiences growing on social. So we're doing Italian, Portuguese, French, German, Netherlands, Dutch, Polish. What language am I forgetting?
Didn't it, like, I guess we got season 1 of
Spanish. Oh my gosh, we're doing 2 versions of Spanish. We're doing Latin American. Our social handles in Latin America are absolutely exploding,
which is great,
with the new fans that are discovering the show down there. So we're doing that, and we're also rolling out merch and gifts and the DVD availability in all those countries. So it's quite a big system in operation.
And so by the end of the year, like how many languages will be translated and how many will be dubbed?
So by the end of this year, we will be for sure available in the top 15 languages in the world, available in the first 3 seasons.
That's so great.
So it's also, that's the other thing, is that a lot of countries around the world still haven't gotten season 3 in their local language.
Mm-hmm.
So actually starting this summer, we're going to start rolling out season 3 in local languages. Spanish and Portuguese are going to be coming out. French is going to be coming out in the fall. German's going to be coming out in the fall. And we're really excited about rolling season 3 out.
So let's talk about Madagascar because I saw some videos, got some reports back of some amazing hearts being touched in Madagascar. You want to kind of share your experience of what you were able to see when you went down there, and what did it actually mean for the people in Madagascar?
Yeah. So we went to Madagascar. It was very far away.
Two
overnight flights to get
crazy.
And we were invited by the president of Madagascar, who's a huge fan of the show and a really wonderful person, to come and experience the launch of The Chosen in Malagasy, which is the local language in Madagascar. It's the first TV series, the first foreign TV series to ever be dubbed into Malagasy.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, the first TV series. They've had movies dubbed.
Right. I mean, that makes sense.
Never had a foreign TV show dubbed fully in Malagasy. So we have an amazing partner over there that helped us with all the production, Z-Watchers, and they had to actually build like a translation team and studio down there to do it. And the whole ministers from the government were involved in helping us get a really great dub. So we were really excited about that, about getting the series out in Malagasy and getting the first foreign TV series to them as a country. So that was why we were there. And, it was a wonderful experience. They were super gracious hosts. It's a really interesting country. It has a really wild history. It's the 4th largest island in the world.
Wow.
But it's also in the top 10 most poor countries in the world. So a lot of opportunity, a lot of needs, but also just a really rich history and really amazing place. So we were able to see people, watch people. We had a couple different screenings while we were there, and we were able to see people experience The Chosen in their local language for the first time. So, people loved it. They were reacting. They were laughing at all the right parts. They were crying at the right parts.
What I love about this is here is interesting content about Jesus and his followers, and to localize it in the language that they speak or their mother's tongue. It's been beautiful to watch, and I've been able to have people that says, "Man, the translation was so good. The dub was so good."
Yeah.
And to have it in a country that is the first TV show of all time to be able to be translated is just so great. So great.
It was a real privilege to be there for that.
Well, cool. Well, what are you the most excited about when it comes to your job? Like what's coming down the pipe that everyone wants to know here?
Well, so this year we've spent a lot of time expanding onto new TV platforms in Europe and into expanding our kind of social presence there and ability on e-commerce and with apparel and t-shirts and books. And we also, and so that was already going, but then this year was a lot about expanding in Latin America and getting the series on TV there. Are they rolling now?
Yeah, we can still talk.
Okay. And getting, and then launching Latin America in a bigger way. We had a huge amount of fans that are already in Brazil, but the rest of Latin America, we really weren't doing very much. And Julie Molina, who's our amazing director for Latin America, she has just been amazing at expanding the series there. And we have a bunch of our partners from Colombia and from Latin America that are here, and it's been exploding. But the next big place for us to go is Asia.
Yeah.
And, we have a huge number of fans there. We can see it inside the YouTube channel. We can see how many people are watching from the Philippines, from Singapore, from India, from South Korea, and Indonesia. And we really want to get launched there. So we are working right now to, by the end of this year, be live on hopefully multiple languages across Asia by the end of this year on social and with the app.
That's so great.
And getting the series out in those languages and to be able to promote it there. So we're super excited to expand our fan base and create communities in all of those territories. So India.
I'm really excited about the India portion. I think that's going to be amazing. I know for us to get $1 billion, we need to really think big. And between India and China, I'm really excited about the impact that it can have. And it was exciting to hear. I know we didn't share everything because some things is confidential here. But
well, I would just say if you're in India and you love the series, or if you're in the Philippines and you love the series, if you're in Asia and you love the series and you're watching right now, message us, tell us that you're excited, that you want us to come, and we will soon have teams ready to work with you and communities to build, and you can be a part of that adventure with us.
I love it. Well, thank you so much. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have different team members of your team and our team, internationally come on. They're going to kind of share how the Chosen is really impacting their country or their region of where they live. And so we're really excited. So before we go though, anyone that has bought anything in the store, and they can go to thechosengifts.com for that. Let me just go ahead and put this up here. So it's thechosengifts.com. You'll actually be entered in to win. About every 20-30 minutes, we're going to be giving away a prize for people that have purchased something. So what's your favorite gift in the gift store?
Oh, man. What is my gift?
You're always wearing that hat. Every time
I do wear this hat. This hat's my favorite gift. This is probably my most worn item.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to give someone a hat, okay? Also a $100 gift certificate. We'll give a gift code, coupon code. Is that what it's called? Coupon code. And we'll be doing that. So in 5 minutes, we're going to give away. So anyone that has purchased, I'm going to have our gift team over here pull up someone that's purchased in the next 5 minutes, and they're going to get a $100 coupon code plus black hat. Because we've got to do that, right?
Yeah, this is a great hat.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Thanks,
Derral. And anyway, we've got to be a little quiet because they're still filming, but where's my co-host? Where's she at? So here we go. But grab a drink here. Here she comes. All right. Well, what are we featuring now?
Did I?
Let's not get it mixed up because it's okay. We'll be hydrated right now.
So I have this shirt and then I have the hoodie version.
You got the hoodie version?
Yes.
Wait, I thought you weren't selling red. Did red come back in the store? Oh.
Yeah, we can go to
Apparently
them at any
red's back.
point.
I guess for Christmas and Christmas in July.
Yes, perfect. Because, I mean,
have a pen?
with our gifts from the store, it's like every day's
Pen?
Christmas.
Yeah.
So,
Well, everything's 20% off to the end of July.
There you
Yeah,
go.
we're really excited about that. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is Dallas is filming, and you saw a little bit earlier. We just did a little quick live interview, but we actually sent out someone that you like. His name's Chris,
yes, we love Chris.
and he actually did a little interview with Dallas. We're going to show that, and we're going to show another little interview that is a recorded clip, but we just did it this morning, and we want you to see kind of what was going on in the beginning of the morning of what all these 600 extras were
It
doing.
was
So,
amazing.
does that sound good? All right, Colin, let's go ahead and catch that.
All right, thanks, guys. On set right now.
Oh, where did you go, Colin?
All right, thanks, guys. On set right now. All right, thanks, guys. On set right now. Dallas has got a little break. Gonna see what's going on over here.
Kind of in the middle of something, but because we want to actually make the show that you want to watch, we're excited about it. This is going great.
Did you just
Background
hit?
looks great. All these people have shown up here, part of the scene. It looks fantastic, but you are just, look at, I got my little,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is for fist
Fist
bumping.
bumping. Yep. Yep.
But we miss you. And even though you're not here physically, we feel your prayers, we feel you here in spirit. This is a family reunion, a family affair that includes you just as much as it includes everyone who's here physically, because we're doing great work that is inspired by you, for you, and I can't wait to show you these scenes. Fortunately, a lot of these scenes today take place at the end of the season.
So we can't show a lot.
Yeah, we can't say much.
Yeah.
We've got some surprise characters that are returning that we can't talk about, but I hope you're enjoying the live stream. This is really exciting, but what you're going to see is also going to be exciting, and you're part of it. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you,
Gotta
Dallas.
go get back to work.
Yes, we're gonna let him work. All right. Thank you, guys. Out here with a lot of the background. Looks like one group has kind of just finished. Let's see how they did. Hi, what's your name?
Hey, I'm Lisa.
Lisa. So did you guys just finish a whole section of what you were doing?
We did. It was pretty exciting. It actually didn't take that long, so quicker than some stuff I've done before.
Really?
Yeah.
Which is awesome because it's film and you never know how that's going to go.
I know, absolutely.
Nice.
So it went really smooth.
Nice. So other than smooth, how would you describe the experience? Was it a lot of fun being an extra?
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait for the rest of the week.
Nice. Have you ever done this for The Chosen before?
Not The
So
Chosen.
where are you from?
Vegas.
Vegas. Did I
Yeah.
ask your name?
Lisa. Yeah.
Lisa, I did. I see. I forget things. It's the hot
It's the
sun.
heat.
It's the heat. It really gets to you. In 30 seconds or less, how has The Chosen impacted you?
I'm already a Christian, but it actually makes you feel like you're walking right along with Jesus. You can actually picture yourself in those scenes and with those characters and what they're feeling.
Yeah.
It's absolutely an emotional experience.
And now you're in a scene, so how does that feel?
That is just awesome. I mean,
Awesome.
I couldn't ask for it. Yeah, very blessed to be
Well,
part of it.
thank you so much. It's
Yeah.
so nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
Sharon.
Sharon.
Yeah.
We met earlier in the
Yes, we
tent.
did.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So how was your first take out
It
here?
was awesome. It was just amazing. I could just feel the energy, the emotion, and among the people. It's just,
Yep.
I almost started to cry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. 30 seconds or less. How's The Chosen impacted you?
It has impacted my walk with God. I can just feel the love of God throughout the scenes, and I don't know, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
being
so
here. So
much.
great to have you.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, well, we've lost everybody. Okay, hold on. We're going to catch somebody else. Hi. What's your name?
Oh, Jillian.
Jillian. Where are you from?
Dallas, Texas.
Ooh, so all the way from Dallas to here. Yeah. What does The Chosen mean to you to come out here for this?
It means a lot. Very spiritual and meaningful, and my sister-in-law brought me, so that was also very special.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So what was your experience like out there doing that take?
Oh, it was amazing.
Now you get to say you were in a scene of The Chosen.
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. So what are you most looking forward to this week being here?
Just meeting all the people. The people are extremely nice here, so I'm loving meeting the people.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. New friends.
Yes. Well, so nice to meet you.
You too.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. All right. Hi. What's your name?
Joan Stewart
Where are you from?
from Vero Beach, Florida.
Nice.
My
And so,
sister is here too,
nice.
from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
So we traveled together to get here because we just really wanted to be here.
Oh, nice.
It's just so, wonderful and exciting, and just
how
the
has
whole message.
How's The Chosen impacted you that you're this excited to be here to come from Florida and
It's
Pennsylvania?
The whole message, that Jesus is real, alive, and that, we need to have a deeper faith.
Yeah.
It's so important.
That's awesome.
To have a good life and an eternal life.
Yes. How did your first take out there go? Was it fun?
Yeah, it was.
Nice.
It was really fun.
Nice. Have you done this before, or is this your first time?
No, the feeding of the 5,000. We were
Ooh.
both there.
I thought you guys looked familiar. Yeah.
Not that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you're pros now. So this heat is nothing in comparison.
Florida's humidity is
Yeah.
pretty rough.
Oh.
And Texas too, right?
Yes, it is pretty rough there as well. But we're in Utah.
I know.
We're in Utah.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Well, it's so nice to meet you both. Thank you so much.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see
God
you.
bless you.
Yep.
Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you.
God bless you.
Well, that group is heading back to the background tent. Well, thank you so much, guys.
What? Oh. Sorry.
You did it at the same time.
We're going to be fixing our audio real quick, so we're going to play one other clip of Chris interviewing Giovanni. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll fix our audio at that time. So, you want to play the clip?
Yep.
Well, thank you so much, guys. Standing right here with Giovanni. Pulled him away from the set so we don't disturb any filming. So we want to talk a little bit about the international impact of The Chosen. You've traveled a few times. Where have you traveled to?
Actually, we just went to Rome.
Just went to
recently.
Rome.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
absolutely incredible. Getting more attached to my Italian roots, which was really cool.
Nice.
And yeah, such an amazing experience seeing it grow over there. Giovanni, our lead international partner over in Italy, has just done such an incredible job. Ironically, it's Giovanni.
Yeah,
Giovanni
and Giovanni.
Yeah.
Yes. So what was it like over there when you saw how it was affecting people? How was it affecting them?
It's incredible. I mean, I think I've said this a million times, but it's it was our little engine that could the first 4 episodes of season 1. And now just to see what it is going into season 4 and how it's connecting not only in the U.S. but all across Europe, all across different countries, and just seeing bridge the gap between different cultures has just been mind-blowing. And to have them here and experience set with us,
Yeah.
I mean it's
Well,
amazing.
have you ever seen a show or any kind of media kind of do what The Chosen has done, the way it just breaks those type of boundaries?
Not really, not like that. I mean, not only is it spreading like the greatest story ever told, but like to be able to bridge the gap, like you're saying, and connect people from that speak different languages, that come from different backgrounds. That's just really special, and I have not seen that from any other show besides The Chosen.
So how does that feel that this show you're a part of, and then you see that? Like you went to Italy,
Yeah,
went to Rome, you
yeah.
saw it. What did that feel like?
No, it felt amazing. I mean, especially since I'm Italian as well, so it like hit home for me. But just to see the joy in like those people's hearts, and especially like the younger generation too. There were so many kids that we met over there in Italy that were, you know, under the age of 10, that this is affecting them in a positive way as well, that can see themselves in all these different characters too. Yeah, next on the bucket list is to try to speak fluent Italian so I can connect with them even more, you know?
Now speaking of season 4, you got to tread carefully because we don't want to give away any spoilers.
Carefully.
But we do have 600 extras here today.
600
What is that like
extras.
filming with 600 extras?
You know what? Any other show, I feel like they could easily do special effects for that, but having that many people here to experience this with us, that adds so much energy to our performances, and that really just makes it easier on us. And I mean, you saw it last year when we did Feeding the 5,000, or back in season 2 when we did Sermon on the Mount. Like, everybody there, they create those scenes. They make those scenes special in what they are. It wouldn't be the same without them. So, you know, I hope they're enjoying themselves as much as we enjoy having them here, because, you know, it wouldn't be the same.
And you think the fans that are here today are going to make this scene just as special as the other big crowd scenes we've done?
I know it, man. It energizes us so much, and it's just, it's such a blessing having them here. So I can't wait.
Okay, so without spoilers, what can fans look forward to with your character as season 4 approaches?
I don't want to give too much away, but you know, Thaddeus has been the peacemaker throughout the series, and there are certain moments this season that require him to step up into more of a leadership position. So I'm excited for people to see that. Instead of kind of like staying back, he kind of has to take action. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, he's got to go actually be on set. I'm getting the signal, so we're going to toss it back to you guys. Thank you, Giovanni.
Talk to you soon. Thanks, Chris.
Yep, thank you.
Man.
All right, so we went from Giovanni to Giovanni.
It's like a miracle, hey.
Okay, we got to keep it down a little bit because we're recording.
Sorry.
We just switched our audio, so hopefully the audio's good. Could you just put it in the chat if our audio's good or not? This is probably the lowest that we'll be talking. We do need to apologize just because the nature of what we're doing here, and since we're just shooting season 4, the season finale went on. We're shooting that just
Right now?
Right now.
Wow.
So great. So why don't we give away something? Hopefully we have, our team has pulled in a name. Away, coupon code to thechosengifts.com. That's thechosengifts.com. And the coupon code, you can buy whatever you want. And the winner of this last little segment right here is Tania Newland from Eagle, Nebraska. So what you need to do, we already have your information. We have your address, we have your phone number, we have your email. Just look for the email. It's going to come from Mac or one of the team on our gift store. So congratulations on that. You get that $100 plus that black cat. So let's make sure the black cat's included, Bob. With that, we've got that ready to go. Okay, so Giovanni, why don't you kind of share what introduce yourself and kind of share what's happening with Chosen in Italy.
My name is Giovanni Zapparà, and I'm partnering with the show. I'm representing, and this big honor to represent The Chosen in Italy. And we started to work seriously from a few months. And from my perspective, it's really working. And you have been in Italy too.
Yeah, we definitely did a premiere there.
Yeah, we did premiere season 2, and we did the last live. Maybe it was the last live.
The last live shoot for 5 and 2 Day was we were at one of Giovanni's friends because I need good internet, and you're doing it. So some guy was able to come on.
And yes, I had to have us until the middle of the night.
It was like till 3 in the morning.
Yes, it was amazing. So thanks for having me, first of all. And I think, there are 2 answers. One answer is about numbers. We can tell what is going on about data. and the other answer is about stories and the stories that we are collecting. So, what do you want to know more?
I would rather have
First,
the stories because the numbers is fine. I think the numbers represent something, but at the end of the day, it's a very hard thing that we're doing, and there's a lot of diversity, a lot of challenges, a lot of problems, and the stories like putting gas in our fuel tank, right? So it just kind of keeps us going, and so I'd just love to hear the stories of what's actually happening.
There is one story that really, touched me. It was a story about a lady called Maria. And Maria was living a deeply depression season of her life, and she was seriously thinking to kill herself.
Oh no!
And she wrote a message to us saying, "Hey, I've been watching season 1, episode 1 of The Chosen, and when Jesus called by me, Mary Magdalene, I've been healed in that moment. Now I am not depressed anymore." So, these stories gave to us so much strength. And there is another story, which is encouraging too, about another lady. And she told us that every day when they woke up in the morning, they do breakfast watching The Chosen.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem of that family is that from a couple of years, her husband is on the wheelchair, right? Is the word wheelchair? So it's a frustrating season. But every day they are by watching The Chosen. I don't know how many times they watch, because we are still in season 1 as dubbing and almost season 2. So there are so many there.
It's so great. So there's a lot happening in Italy. My wife and I was able to go back, and we were actually a speaker at a university, and we were helping the Catholic Church with their communication department. We're kind of doing some panels and different things like that. And then we also did the premiere for season 2, episode 1. And we had all these people come all over Italy just to come watch it. And it was a beautiful night. But something happened before then I really want to talk about, because when I look at the impact of the show, I'm really sensitive to the new generation. So Gen Alpha, Gen Z, I want them to really be impacted by the content. And we went out to dinner, and you have a young family, and your daughter did something that it's like one of my treasures. It literally is one of my treasures. But do you want to kind of share that? Because I think, this is like literally inspiring so many different people. And would you mind just sharing that?
It was the tomb of Jesus, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We were eating all the night, all the evening.
Because that's what you do in Italy, right?
Of course. Speaking about deep things, how we can change the world, how we can get more than 1 billion. And by the end of the dinner, my daughter, her name is Talita. Ciao, amore. Ciao. She gave a drawing to you, and the drawing was Jesus' tomb.
Yeah, it was so beautiful.
Which was empty. It was a beautiful gift, and I was so proud in that moment as a father, and I'm happy that you still remember this story.
Yeah, for me, it meant so much, because when I want kids all over the world to watch the show, I want them to be thinking about Jesus and knowing who Jesus really is, because they're living in a very chaotic world. There's a lot of issues, there's a lot of problems, and where they really need to put their faith is into the Lord Savior Jesus Christ. And that's why I love The Chosen, is they're able to see that and experience it even at a young age. And just having Jesus and seeing who he really is through the lens of the show is beautiful, of how he interacts with people. So just love stuff like that. So what's the most exciting thing about the progress in Italy from your perspective?
Wow. And, take this like a story, it's like if I share to you a story. Since I'm partnering with The Chosen, and digital marketing, it's one of my skills and jobs. Mm-hmm. And I have had several.
I kind of like that skill.
I had, several clients. Some of them are very big, but The Chosen is different because we have a certain number of followers, right? Which is, I don't know, I can't remember, maybe 30,000, I don't know. And we have the exactly number of app downloaded. So we have 30,000 followers on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, and we have 30,000 app downloaded, The Chosen app downloaded. So,
that's so great.
The engagement rate is 100%. It's something so strong from my experience and perspective. It's like if all the people that joy into a shop, they buy. You know, even if the 100% of people who goes to that restaurant, they go back there. It's very encouraging, inspiring, and it tells us that it's working.
Yeah. No, what I love about The Chosen is when I went to the premiere in Italy and was able to kind of be interviewed and all that other fun stuff, but I was able to see people that had different faith backgrounds coming together
Right,
and
very
enjoying the show together, but they were friendly with each other. And they're like, man, we just love the show. And then two, having people that don't even have faith or atheists and coming and wanting to support because they love what's actually happening, with the show in Italy. So I'm really excited about that.
And if I can say something more about that night, there was not in the schedule to bring people to Jesus. You know, our goal that night was just, this is season 2, episode 1, enjoy it. And very different people, as you said, came. At some point, I felt the responsibility to speak a little bit deeper about Jesus. And I think that night, over 40 people gave them life to Jesus. And it was something so amazing, you know, unexpected. So I love this show. I love entertaining, but this show is changing lives.
Yeah.
So there is nothing better.
Yeah. All right. So this is what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and give away something.
Yes.
I want to do this while we're doing it.
Can we give away my tunic? No, maybe no.
Let's keep that tunic on right there.
Sure, I can if you
want. Yeah. So what we're going to do, oh, no, we got to go back. Here we go. I'm going to pick a random winner, and let me just do this real quick. Sorry, I'm just doing this on the fly. I mean, this is what you get for live streams.
I can speak about my life if you want.
Yeah, do that while I'm pulling this in.
I was born in 1984.
Oh my gosh.
Too far away? Okay.
No. All right, keep on going.
Okay. I can say how I met The Chosen.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah,
that'd be
great. My brother-in-law, he spoke to me one day, a few years ago, and told me, have you seen The Chosen? I said, what is The Chosen? It's a TV show. And I thought, I have no time for watching TV shows, working, family, I love playing tennis. There's no room for another TV show. But he has been, telling to me. And by the end, I did it. So when I saw the show, my first thought was, I want to be part of this. And after 1 year, I've been able to be part of this. So thank you again.
Yeah, no, this is great. Like, we just love passionate people, sharing the show in their native language, in their native country. And it was great to see you doing some strategies to get people to be aware of the product that's going to help other people across the world, which I really love. And so this is what we're going to do. Put hashtag The Chosen. We're going to be doing a giveaway. And this is for anyone that's commenting from there. All you got to do is hashtag The Chosen, and we're going to give something away. So the question is what are we going to give away? Like, you get to choose.
Okay, I have this. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
I think
we can give that away, right, Bob? All right.
Is it fine, Bob?
Okay,
but this is mine,
Okay.
not this one. Another one. This is mine.
You're taking that one back?
Yes, please.
Okay, he'll take that one back. But Cheyenne, could you just pull that out behind you? I want to give away something too. So this will be good. So this, we're going to give this away. Okay, this is worth what does this go for, Bob? $29.99. We'll throw this in here too.
This is what my daughter did.
Yeah.
Okay.
we'll throw this one in too. This will be a gift sent to you by The Chosen. And all you got to do is put the hashtag The Chosen in the comments right here. So this is worth like $399 plus shipping.
Wow.
So Bob's getting a little nervous because I'm starting to give away stuff here. So we're gonna just give a few more minutes on this. One last thing, like what about The Chosen that's really impacting you when you see it?
I love entertaining. When you see movies, it happens very few times that you go sleep happy.
Yeah.
Because usually, episode after episode, there is something bad happening. And I remember, without saying which kind of shows, I remember going, sleeping with anxious, very sad. When I see The Chosen, I can go sleep very peaceful, lighter and happy. So this is what I like.
Dreaming about Jesus. There we go.
Yes.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and as soon as it hits 1,000, which it just did, we are going to pick a winner. And let's go ahead and do that now. And the winner is, you get the painting, and then also not Giovanni's shirt, but you get one of these. Against the what is it? Stir up the water. Something got to stir up the water. Hey, there we go. Janet, you won. Congratulations, everybody. Everyone just congratulates Janet right there. Janet, all you need to do is reach out to Mac, either DM her on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, and go ahead and put the time code on this. She's watching right now, so she's able to see that. But we wanted to be able to give things away to you that are making comments, especially for you, Janet. Really do appreciate it. And hopefully, if you already have the painting, you can give it to somebody else. Maybe it's a good Christmas gift. I guess it's Christmas in July.
Who knows?
Who knows what it is?
And Janet, Bob already told me that you also won an holiday in Italy. So congratulations.
No.
I can't. Just kidding.
You can do it on your own accord there. But thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having
it.
me.
Appreciate it. All right, so we're going to
Goodbye.
switch out your mic. We're using lapel mics now, just so that it has a little bit better audio. So
Ciao.
Giovanni's going to jump out real
Ciao.
quick. But my question for you is, what's one scene of what episode that really has spoke to you? Go ahead and put that in the comments. And then 2, I really would like to hear from you, which how did you actually find out about the show, about The Chosen? Do you even remember? Some of you have been on this journey with us for over 6 years. Really excited about that. So hopefully we'll bring my co-host on, and I think she has a new merchandise item, a gift item that we're going to be pushing, which is good. But go ahead and put that in the comments. We'll actually keep doing this live stream quite a bit. And if you actually buy something at thechosengifts.com, that's thechosengifts.com, you're automatically entered in to win a gift code, a coupon code. And we're going to give another one away in about 20 minutes. We'll say 20 minutes. We'll give another gift
Are you okay?
coupon code.
Here, have some
Water. Thank you. He says, we got to be quiet because they're coming on, but we got our lapel mic so we can actually whisper.
so you can hear us.
So, but the coupon code, we're going to be doing that in about 20 minutes, and we'll do another $100 gift count code. Does that sound good?
That sounds amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we picked the very worst place to do this live stream. I thought they were going to shut off the doors, but apparently they didn't do that. So things are happening here, but we're doing pretty good.
That's okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, what about you? When did you find the show? Like when did The Chosen impact you?
During the pandemic. So that was really, really helpful for me at first. So I was seeing ads everywhere, and my friends were telling me about it, and I was like, I don't know. I've seen
the show before.
But I'm like, finally, like, fine. And I saw season 1, episode 1, just lost it during when Jesus came in, and I loved the show so much that I green screened myself into the show.
I know, I saw that. That was really good. I saw that TikTok. It made me laugh. Oh, really? Because you're like, it was like inspired by my doppelganger. You know that Kevin James is my doppelganger?
Yes, Kevin James.
We look a lot alike.
I was
the AI got confused with me.
The boom mic operator. And so, but yeah, the show gives me so much hope, especially Nathaniel's episode where he was under the fig tree and he was asking God, do you even see me? And then later on, Jesus himself tells Nathaniel,
That's
I do
so great.
see you. And so, yeah, who doesn't want to be seen, but especially by the Lord. So,
see, do you guys
huge
hear all the
impact.
stuff that's going on in the background? I mean, some magic is happening on the set of The Chosen right now.
I'm over here pouring my heart out and you just hear rolling.
But it's good though, right?
Yeah.
Like my
Wouldn't
thing
wanna-
is I read the scripts for season 4, and what they're shooting here today, I'm really excited because it's like the finale of season 4. We
I
can't talk
cannot
about
wait
it,
for everyone to see it.
but literally, I'm telling you, I'm going to cry so much in season 4 because I cried so much in season 3. But what's happening and the story that's being told, it's building up to a moment, and we're starting to see that moment come quick.
Yeah.
So
I mean, when I read the scripts, I was already crying. So I can't even imagine, getting to see it brought to life.
yeah.
I think we have a We have a guest today.
Do we have a guest?
He just came in.
Good. I like to have guests. This is even better.
Yes.
Who would like a guest to come in? Like, do you want to interview him this time?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. So you can talk about the show a little bit. I'll go give my mic to him.
Okay.
And we'll be good to go. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay, great.
Can I give away $1,000 worth?
No, that's only for me.
Okay. So
Go ahead.
He's getting mic'd up now. But also I wanted to share, I know that Giovanni just gave this away earlier, but this is one of our merch things that we're giving out. The Stir Up the Water shirt. And also, can you hear me? Colin, am I okay? Okay. I don't know if I should be whispering it. Okay. Okay. This is the new merch. Is okay. Okay. I can go a little. And then the tumbler that I'm so excited about because I feel like you can fit this in your car cup holder. And so I'm really excited. And so here's our gift. Is he mic'd up? Okay. I can't stall like Derral can. Wait, should I start telling jokes? I'm sweating. Where's my index cards? Guests. I'm falling apart.
Are we ready?
Yes, I've been ready for the past hour. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
How are you
why did we just shake hands? We know each other.
I don't know, but let's.
Hello.
So they said we have to whisper because they're filming.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if we're doing ASMR.
Can they hear us?
They can, yeah. They told us a few times to be quiet.
People watching hear us.
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you, Colin. So even if I do Optimus Prime, it's got to be on a whisper level. All right, Autobots.
Roll out. Roll. Okay, yeah, they're rolling. Y'all can hear that they're rolling. So, Nick, I kind of want to hear about your story about how you didn't want to be here at first in the show.
In the show? I never said that.
Well,
I did.
But now you're so on fire for the Lord. I'm seeing your YouTube videos everywhere about how you're just spreading the word about the chosen, but also most of all about the Lord and how he's touched you. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Yeah. But also the first part where you hated being here?
Yeah, totally. Well, it was quite a few years in LA, and I guess you could say I was battle worn. Like been through a battle there between juggling part-time job, auditions that I was blessed to have turned into bookings. It was just a lot going on. Looking back, I think, wow, 6.5 years. How did I manage to juggle all that without losing, getting fired?
The Lord.
Yeah, and it got to a point where I had auditioned for The Chosen, and I just didn't feel like I was fit to play a 55-year-old fisherman.
Because how old are you for real?
Well, right now I'm 23.
All right.
I will say I was 37 when I booked 70.
Okay.
And I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
And then the audience can do the math. And if you do the math correctly, you get a lifetime smell.
We're giving away.
Whereas Dallas would say, get free Chosen merch. Merch.
They can go. Okay.
Oh, we can talk.
Yeah, you can talk. Okay, so keep going with your story.
Like this, and then like that, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
like this.
They will. Camera
moving.
moves. Okay, so we can talk normal for now. Let's take advantage of it. Okay, keep going.
So when I found out I booked it, I had a visceral, I guess you could say, reaction where multiple voices came in and kept telling me, "Don't do this. This is a waste of time." I was also unsure about it because I thought, well, what kind of a production would hire someone in their 30s to play a 50-something role? This might not be a legit thing even. This might be like shot on an iPhone or something.
Maybe. You never know.
And I had so much, as they say, like I hear believers say, the enemy attacks you in certain ways. And you could, I guess you could call it that. And even my landlord at the time, this Armenian, that is like, why you not take Nick? You want the job? Yeah, I don't want to do this. Why? Like she was even confused. She had to give her 2 cents. And eventually I said, okay, to my agent, I said, if my part-time job lets me off, and at the time I was recording Care Bears, if they let me off, then I'll go and do it. But I'm not going to risk these 2 things. to go do Shakespearean, New King, what is it, King James version of the Bible production, which I thought in my mind, I was going to stand there and be like, hither, come, ha, ha. I thought it was going to be like that.
That's not in the Bible at all, but okay.
No, it's not. And it ended up being where the director of Care Bears, Marcia Goodman, she said she had a look wash over her face when I told her. She was just kind of blanked out. She came back. She said, yeah. She's like, go do it. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, go do it. It sounds like a good opportunity. And then my boss said at the retail store, did I already say where I was working?
The Care
I already
Bears.
gave it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, you should go do it too. He had that same look on his face when I told him what the project was about. So I had no excuse left but to actually
You're like, you weren't supposed to say that.
Hold up my end of the bargain. And I said to my agent, I guess I'm going to Texas. And on the flight, I'm looking out the window, just internal dialogue. I was like, I can't believe I'm going to go play a 55-year-old fisherman. This is ridiculous. I'm looking at the clouds while I'm flying in the plane.
And they start putting all the whites on your beard, and Dallas says, what's the difference?
Yeah, he was like, I don't get it. What did they do? But then obviously once I got there, the production and the people behind it were not what in my mind the lies were telling me was going to be, as far as the openness and the level of respect and kindness and human decency, which is sometimes very hard to come across in Los Angeles when you work there. It was unlike anything I've ever been around set-wise. And I've been on some really awesome sets as well in LA. But this was something it felt special right off the get-go. And so,
And now here you are.
Here I am.
On fire for the Lord.
Which is kind of interesting. I'm still kind of not coming to terms with it. It's amazing, but I didn't understand what a real relationship with him was until I experienced him with the Holy Spirit. There's been multiple encounters since then, which is too long to get into. But it's like, it made me understand why some people I used to kind of poke fun at are so into Jesus. It's not because they're trying to go out of their way to kind of brag about it or have something to talk about because, they don't have a life or whatever. It's like,
you can't help but.
Like, you literally have been encountered by this supernatural being called Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Who multiplied himself infinitely through the Holy Spirit. So, I mean, that's some mind-blowing supernatural stuff. And now that I've experienced him, it's like every step I take, he's all around, in me, around me. And then when I encounter other believers, it's like instant family. And it's so cool. It's like the best gift.
That's amazing. So now, I'm seeing I'm seeing these YouTube videos everywhere popping up of you can't help talk about your experience, your encounter.
You really can, because, looking at it from the outside, and I'm sure there's going to be like, what is he talking about? Like, what did he? That's fine. Like, I'm not offended by that because I used to kind of be that way. So it's like you're kind of preaching to the choir.
Right.
But all I know is ever since this has happened, I've constantly heard his voice clearly say, you're going to tell everybody what I did to you. It's not like I'm being called to be a preacher or evangelist or whatever you want to call it. I'm not even putting a title on it or a label, but it's like I have to talk about it because he told me to.
Yeah.
And even that might sound a little bit silly to people who don't fully understand, but to those who have encountered him and know him, it's like, this makes sense now. This makes sense.
And what a lot of us have noticed on set also is that you're so passionate about, getting to have this relationship with God that acting is secondary now. He comes into set and his main thing is to just talk about God and spread the word of God. And then they're like, Nick, we need you on set. And he's like, oh, that's right. I have a job.
I have an actual job here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been, I never rewind to 10 months ago. And if somebody came and said, I am telling you your future and this is what's going to happen, I would laugh in their face. Like, I would laugh so much that my stomach would hurt. Like, it's funny. And I joke about it saying like, why did this happen to me? Like, why me?
Because you were making fun of the others. And God says, watch what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so awesome. Derral, are we allowed to give away stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. From our merch. First of all, thank you so much for
Living beyond
sharing
the walls. Testify, Nick. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, testify. Come on now. From all of our gifts, what would you say? What would you want to give away to a lucky winner? So we have this shirt. We have these tumblers. We have like hoodies. I know.
I've never seen that.
This is new.
Okay, we're doing
This
that.
is my okay.
We're doing
This
that.
one. Darryl, he wants to give away this one.
All right, so we'll do it. We'll pick a name that someone bought in the store, and we'll give them a tumbler and $100 coupon code.
Okay, so this plus $100 coupon code.
Nice.
And what do they need to do?
Just buy something in the store.
Oh, yeah. So if you buy something in the store right now, then you're qualified to win this and a gift card for $100. I almost said $100,000, but that's not, just $100. That's it. Please don't misquote me.
$100,000?
No, just $100.
Wow.
Just $100.
$100.
Just $100. But thank you so much for coming in, Nick, and sharing that fire with us, because I feel like now I'm ignited. Everyone here is ignited. Everyone who gets to talk to you on set, cast, your crew, they become on fire. So thank you so much for being that vessel. But do we pick a winner now, or just?
We'll have Bob pick somebody.
Okay, Bob will pick the winner.
Like 7 minutes.
In 7 minutes, Bob is going to pick a winner. So start buying stuff, put stuff on your cart, and if you buy, is it the $20 worth of stuff?
No. Oh, for the free gift?
Yeah, for
Yes,
the free
$20.
gift. Yeah. So if you load up your cart with $20 worth of stuff, then you can get either, here, let me move this real quick.
Yes, Gayla, God willing, I will be at the Chosen Con.
Oh yeah, the Chosen Con is coming. So here are your freebies. But yeah, I forgot about the Chosen Con. You're gonna be there?
Sure.
All right.
I will be there.
Roll out, Nick.
Is this my time to roll out?
I actually don't know. Should
Okay.
we are we bringing in our next guest?
Yeah, we got to decide what to do. We didn't know where they're shooting, but we got to decide what to do. But
Oh, I think they're gonna start shooting behind us.
That'll be awesome. We'll film this while they're shooting the scene. Just give
Yeah,
away.
look, they're starting to.
okay, we're going to play Chris video.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play a video for y'all while we figure out what we're gonna do next.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, thank you so much, guys. Here with Jordan, we've stepped away from set into this ATV just to get
Yes,
away and
a
not
little
disturb
shade.
anybody while they're filming. So, Jordan, we're talking a little bit about international impact of The Chosen. Where have you traveled to?
I've been very fortunate so far. I have gone to Germany, the Netherlands, and Rome with The Chosen.
Wow. So, in all those places, what has the impact of The Chosen been like?
It's wild, just seeing the way different cultures and different fans in different countries interact with the show and with us. It's really cool just seeing how, in Germany, for instance, they were equally passionate, but like more subdued in the expression of the passion.
Right.
And then you go to Rome and it's like everyone's like hugging you and kissing you, and it's just it's so cool seeing the differences in the cultures, but how it's impacting all of them equally.
Wow. And so, have you ever seen a show kind of do what this show's doing, the way it's just across the board, breaking down cultural walls and just impacting people?
No, I mean, there are a lot of shows that have fan bases around the world, but this is one that clearly is impacting people on such a deep level. So it's a whole different thing. It's not just like, oh, hey, I loved your performance. It's people coming up and the performances and the storylines and the writing is literally changing people's lives or making people feel seen or understood. And it's such a special thing to be a part of.
Yeah, how does that feel to you to see that impact, where it's more than just like, nerd out fan? It's like, no, this changed my life. Like, how does that feel?
It's special, and especially, speaking from my own personal experience with my character being so close to myself, because so many parts of myself have been brought to the character.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard not to be moved by it, because in the same way the show or Little James has helped other people feel seen, Little James has helped me feel seen as well. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Little James. There's
Okay.
Thomas. He's just hanging
There's
out.
Thomas.
He's watching us. How you doing?
Come in here. Nope. Okay.
Well, let's talk a little season 4, though. I mean,
Let's do it.
we can't give spoilers. We have 600 extras here today.
Love you, dude.
How does that feel? Like having so many, like every time we've done big scenes like this with all the extras here, like how does it feel?
It's amazing. You know, we feed off of their energy. They kept us going during the feeding of the 5,000 in that 110-degree weather.
And it's warm today.
Yeah, and they didn't have as much shade or as many breaks as we did. So anytime we started to feel down or exhausted, we just had to look at them and their excitement, and it brought us back up. So I love those days.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So season 4, no spoilers. What kind of hint can you give us about little James's character arc this year?
You'll definitely see a continuation of what we started to touch on a little more in season 3, which is little James's physical condition and how that is affecting him on his journey, how that's affecting his faith. And I think that the overall arc of this season, little James's story kind of ties into that, and I think he can relate to a lot of what some of the other characters are going through. So that's pretty vague, but
well, we got to keep it vague.
Yeah,
you know?
I think,
fans want to be surprised.
Yeah,
yes.
I think fans will be excited about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jordan.
Of course.
I won't keep you much longer.
Yeah,
so I think we're getting ready to go back.
I
to
think
set.
so. I'm gonna run over there.
Yeah, you run over there, and we're gonna toss it back to you.
Okay, we just found out that they're moving Video Village here. That's where they're actually seeing the show. That's where they'll be making sure the footage looks good. And they just came around the corner. We didn't know this. We thought we had it all planned out right. And so we do apologize. So we just have a few minutes left. And we're going to have to call this live stream a little short, which is kind of painful. But in the same sense, it's more important that they get the footage that they need. There's a lot that's going on here. So I'm actually joined by our partner from Germany. You want to introduce yourself and then tell us how the Chosen's doing in Germany?
Ja, ich bin Lukas. Ich freue mich auch dabei zu sein.
Oh, you can do it in English.
I should do it in English. Okay. Yeah, genau. I'm Lukas from Germany, and how we're doing now, or how it all started?
How's it going?
It's going great. We have dubbed the first seasons, so we're excited for season 3. They are dubbing it at the moment in Germany. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And then how's the impact of the show? Like, how are people? When they find the show, they watch the show. Are they being impacted?
Yeah, I think it's different. If you're a Christian, you see the show in a different way than if you have another connection to the whole Bible story. But especially the Christian guys in Germany, it's like connecting them. It's so great to see, and there are so many people thankful for the show because like all the different Christian churches got like a common story. I think this is very interesting because like this. All the other people in Germany, it's a very secular country. It's not so many people who are like close to the story. So all the other people are seeing now the story of Jesus, and they can connect. They don't have to enter a specific faith. They can just connect with the story, and everyone can just go their steps. It's great.
I love it. And one thing that I love seeing is seeing the Chosen at the top of the charts.
Yeah.
And you've been at the top of the charts in DVD for years now. I mean, what is it going on, second year?
Yeah, it's going on. I didn't expect that when we were in Rome like 2 or 3 years ago now, and we published the DVD and it was like #1 on the. Germany.
Germany, right?
And I was like, okay, we did it again with season 2 again, #1.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens in season 3.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that because like at the end of the day. What we dream about is people seeing it in their native language, and really being impacted by the content. And for me to see that, it literally beat out all the other DVDs. We're talking every single DVD that they put out in Germany. The Chosen's #1.
Crazy.
It's crazy, which we love about that. So really grateful. So they're just getting ready to set up. We had no idea. We were going off of the plans, and apparently they had to kind of shoot it a little bit differently, so the production came more close to us, and it's going to be hard for us to move right now for the live stream. So what we're going to do is do a giveaway. This is if anyone's purchased. What you want to do is go purchase right now. We're going to do the $100 gift. I guess it was a coupon code. That's what it was. $100 coupon code, but I'm going to also do another $100 coupon code to end this. So go ahead and you have just about 5. By the time they say action over here is when we're going to kill the live stream. But you have a little bit of time to do that. And the whole purpose about the gifts, this is what I love, is I travel quite a bit for the show. And, we just went to Italy and to France and to Spain. And I love wearing my chosen gifts. I really do, because I'm able to have conversations with people, about the show and about the show that I love. And it's so elevating to see, hey, you're a chosen fan. I'm a chosen fan too. And we get to see everybody all over the world. For you actually have your gifts in German, right? What's your number one gift over there? Which one is it?
Well, I think it's the fish circle shirt.
Yeah. That is the bestseller worldwide.
But
it is.
Really, I love the come and see. In German, it's like, I love it because people are approaching me and they say, like, come and see what? It's so cool. I love it. Everyone got their own thoughts on that.
Yeah. And so what we're going to do right now is the store is going to be on sale till the end of July. So you get 20% off. You don't need to put a coupon code in or anything like that. All the items will be discounted. You're going to see the discount in the store itself. And we have a lot of new gifts. We have actually 4 gifts. We're going to introduce them tonight on the live stream, but where they're actually setting up over there, we can't. But go to the store right now. And let me pull up the store real quick, just so you can see what is happening. Here we go. And you can see we have a new tumbler. This is one of my favorites right here, I can tell you. 40 ounces of goodness.
Wow.
And I love it. It's already discounted off. You can see right there. We have a tank top. And we also have a couple last chance items that are in the store just for the next couple weeks. And as soon as they're gone, they're gone. One is the Against the Current red chosen t-shirt. The other one's the hoodie. And then we actually have the 3, this is a new item, which is the 3 fish crew neck. So if you like the crew neck, I know the weather's going to get a little bit more cold in the fall. It's pretty hot right now, but the crew neck's going to really good because it's long sleeve. And you can see all the discounted codes there. And what I love about it is the discounts are auto applied. We have so much going on, but if you actually put $20 in your cart, you actually can choose from a novel. We actually have the novels here. You can actually include that in for $0. So you just basically go put the $20 in, get that free gift. You're good to go, and that will happen until we run out. Basically till the end of the month. But you can get those coupon codes. Really excited about that. So what we're going to do is in a few minutes, we're going to select some winners. So right now, what I would do is either hit pause or put us in the background. Go to thechosengifts.com. That's thechosengifts.com, and go buy any item. It could be the socks. Like I like the socks specifically, but if you want the socks or a novel or whatever, go ahead and purchase that, and you'll be entered in to win. We're giving away 2 prizes, and it's basically if you've purchased. So if you purchase something, we're going to go ahead and give you a coupon code, so you can buy more things at the gifts. You can get a whole bunch of chosen gifts from there. So, all right. So was there one, while they're still purchasing and stuff, was there one scene or something that just really spoke to you in the show?
Well, when I decided to contact you, that was my number one spot was 103. 103.
103. So it was Jesus with the kids.
Well, for me, I heard so much about Jesus and so much stuff that I knew was just so subjective, and just to see that you guys are doing a show showing an authentic Jesus, and you use one whole episode to show a Jesus playing with kids, living in the woods, teaching kids. That was like, for me, okay, this really is different. And I love this show. I love this episode. It's great. Like Jesus brushing his teeth and stuff.
Little sneak peek. I mean, basically, we talked about this a little bit before on the live stream, but that was the first day of shooting The Chosen ever.
Wow.
Was Jonathan and the kids, and it was just like, man, it was just this epic moment. And I remember how surreal it was going on set, and it was just like, oh, here we go. We're actually going to see the content that we had in scripts, come to life, and to have that moment. And I'm telling you, when the kids were doing the Lord's Prayer, I mean, I was bawling all over the place. I'm like, this is going to be so great. I can't wait for the world to see it. And now we have people all over the world watching the show,
Yeah.
and I just love it. And that's where you kind of spoke to you, and you reached out to us, and
Yeah, and so many
we're able
people in Germany, like many people are telling me, like the end of episode 1, where Jesus and Mary
Yep.
hug each other,
Yep.
and episode 3, where the people get hooked on these scenes.
Yeah, I love it. Love it. Okay, so here's the great thing. Go ahead and finish your purchases in about 5 minutes. We'll give you about 5 more minutes, and we will do it. Now, if you've purchased anything all day, you're actually entered in to win. And I know that some of you that can't afford to do it, always be on the lookout. We're always giving things away. We actually gave away a couple $100 worth of products today, almost $1,000 worth of products just by being on the live stream. So make sure that you're on our newsletter, following us, getting on our email list, because we're always giving things away. In fact, this year we've given away more than we've ever done before. And we want to continue to do that because basically for us, you know, when people are receiving a gift, they go out and give it to other people too, which we love. And so really excited about that. So what we're going to do in about 4 more minutes. So right now, let's go to the checkout and go ahead and do that. And then for me, I just want to kind of share a couple things. And I'm kind of sad that we couldn't get all the social team on that's being here internationally. But our vision for this is really to have 1 billion people watch The Chosen. And I'm telling you, the content's so good that it deserves 1 billion people to watch it. And we're really excited with the Come and See Foundation of getting everything all translated into 600 plus languages and dubbed into 50, that we're getting all 3 seasons done. And, you know, we're able to go into local markets and people can hear the authentic Jesus in their mother's tongue, you know, the tongue that their mother speaks. And I just love that. And I love how it's impacting the world. And ultimately, it is all because of you. You know, by buying a gift, it helps us with our costs to do social media and to engage in unique ways. And for us to really do this of how we're doing it, disruptive, we have to have partners like you know, in Germany that is handling the German market. How is it like on the social media side? Is it growing over there with the show, or how's that going?
We had a big growth at the beginning, but now we just reached like many of the people are interested in the story of Jesus, and now we get to get all the other persons interested in into Jesus. And we like to do disruptive. We did like a big billboard campaign, like in all the big cities in Germany. There were like posters all over when you was in your car and you got to the lights. How do you say it? Where you stop, and you saw Jesus on the wall. It was like great all over Germany. This is disruptive.
I love it. Now, Colin, is that true? We can still shoot?
Mark Sorian said he was fine with us staying here, continuing to go if we wanted to. We just gotta like we've been doing, just moderate our comments.
Okay, so guess what, guys? We're gonna still do the live stream, which I'm excited about. We just need to moderate the tones when they're in production. We just got news that we're able to do it. So congratulations, everyone. We're going to give away a lot more prizes and gifts.
And this is a nice inside. This is nice.
And this is like in the background. They can see the chaos that actually happens here on the Chosen set. But that makes me happy because we had a lot of people I wanted to make sure that you get to hear. Because ultimately the Chosen, we're trying to get out to 1 billion people. So that's awesome news. Just for that, we're going to give away something in the comments. I know that you're still doing those that are checking out. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll do a bigger prize. Too. Well, you can't comment now. Come on now. But we'll go ahead and we'll do. Okay, so I'm actually going to have you do a big thanks to our production team because they allowed us to stay on this live stream, which I'm really excited about. And so we're going to use a hashtag to thank them because that's what we do. We got to thank people, right? So here we go. So go ahead and put hashtag thank you in the comments, and we're going to go ahead and give away $100. So we're going to do $100 coupon code to the store. All you got to do is use the hashtag thank you. So we're going to do that for a minute or two because we want to thank our production team to allow us to do this, but we'll actually have to bring the tone down a little bit, but we can still do the interviews, which I'm excited about. So we can go longer, which was the plan, but you're going to see chaos behind us because we're on the set of the show.
But I tell you, I'm a fan too, and I would love to see this in the background. Like what really is happening. Yeah. That's cool.
No, it's great. I mean, this is the whole thing with live stream. We can't really predict. Sometimes our audio is bad, or sometimes, you know, they need to produce a TV show while we're doing our
Strange.
live
Well,
stream.
we are in the middle of Jerusalem.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. But if you wouldn't mind putting #thankyou in the comments, we'll go ahead and give away $100 coupon code that you're able to redeem at thechosengifts.com. That's thechosengifts.com. So really excited about that.
I'm glad that I don't have to sing the jingle.
Do you want it? What, the jingle? How is it in German?
We don't do it.
We don't sing in Germany. Okay, we'll give you a few more. We'll as soon as we hit 1,000, we'll go ahead and give it away. So we have a few more to go there. But Colin, that's good news. Thank you for checking. And Colin's really good. He was checking with production to make sure we can still do this, but they said we just got to bring it down a few notches. And so if you guys are good with that, and it's not awkward for you, it'll just be awkward for us. Does that sound good? All right, we're almost there. So just go ahead and use #thankyou, $100 gift coupon code. I don't know why I keep on saying gift code. It's coupon code to the Chosen Gift store at thechosengifts.com. So, all right, here we go. We're at 800, so we need about 110 more people, and we'll be good to go. And we'll do that giveaway. So, really excited about this. And
it's getting
this is looking pretty nice in the background. It's cool. You like that? So, yeah, I'm glad that production is allowing us to do this. We'll just have to be a little soft, but it'll be good because the whole thing was to interview our international team, kind of give you a sneak peek of what's happening to really on our quest to get 1 billion people to watch it. And then 2, just to kind of see the behind the scenes of the show. And here we are.
Here we are.
I mean, look how fast they set that up. So it's just so great.
Well, that's interesting. We all also have to learn that like everything we do, like the promotion, marketing stuff, talking about the show, it's always like second or third or fourth priority because producing the show is always priority.
Priority number 1. Right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's give away something. Ready? It's going to be $100 coupon code in the Chosen Gift Store right now. So the winner is, here we go, for that $100 coupon code goes to Melissa Kavanaugh Godfrey from Facebook. So Melissa, congratulations on that. All you need to do is DM on Facebook. Since you're on Facebook right now, reach out to Mac just go on the Chosen's page there, go to the DM, just say, hey, I won, and she'll get you a coupon code worth $100. See, it pays to be on the live stream. I'm really excited about that.
But so, I wasn't allowed to comment.
Well, hey, maybe next time. Maybe next time, right? Well, thank you so much for jumping on, and we'll go ahead and get the co-host to come back on, and we'll get stuff going from there. And then 2, keep on checking out because we're going to give away literally over $1,000 worth of coupon codes to our gift store, and we're about ready to pick 2 of them. And so we'll give you one last chance before they hit action over here. And then they allowed us to stay on, so we're really grateful that the production teams allowed us to do this. And then we can continue to interview our international team that they've flown all this way to be extras in the show, but also to jump on this live stream and telling you how the Chosen is impacting the world, which we're really, really excited about. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is do a clip, and hopefully we haven't played this clip yet. And we'll just do a quick clip of Chris out interviewing some of the extras.
All right, thank you guys. We're here on set. I'm gonna talk some background as they're about to go on set in, the background. So let's give this a shot. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Kim.
Kim, how you doing? Is this your first time being an extra on The Chosen?
Actually, we got to participate in the feeding of the 5,000
No
last
way.
year.
Nice.
Yes way. It was wonderful.
So, what's your favorite part about being an extra for The Chosen?
I could see myself on the screen.
That was, I think, being with all the people who love Jesus Christ, and that feeling was incredible. That was my favorite part.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. How you doing? Hi, what's your name?
Ken Cornello.
Ken, where are you from?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. Well, welcome here to Utah.
Thank you.
And what are you most excited for today, being a background?
Just being part of it, just being part of the group.
Nice. Nice. What does The Chosen mean to you? 30 seconds or less. How's it impacted you?
Oh my gosh, it's just changed our lives. Going to Israel later this year, it's so involved.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
How you doing? What's your
Hi,
name?
Stevie.
Stevie, where are you from?
I'm from California.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are you
Atwater,
really excited to be out here in
really
Utah?
excited. My sister invited me.
Oh, nice.
Dairy.
Are you guys fans of the show?
Oh, you big.
How has the show impacted you?
It's just made it come alive. It's just, I don't know. And the camaraderie with other fans is fantastic. Just
Nice.
at home, we have the prayers of so many people that are so excited that they know someone that are coming here. You know, it's like, it's a weird, kind of weird celebrity thing.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Let's go. Hi. What's your name?
Alan.
Alan, where are you from?
Texas.
Texas. What part?
Edinburgh.
Nice. What excites you most about being here as an extra today?
Doing it with my daughter.
Oh, nice. What's your name?
Maddie.
Nice. How has The Chosen impacted you guys?
A lot,
Nice. Nice. What are you most excited about being here today?
The experience itself, yeah, the people, meeting people, I think, and meeting people, seeing hey, the words come to you in a different way, right? So
Yeah.
you kind of live your life the way Jesus wants us to live our life. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, so nice to meet you guys.
Same.
You better
Thank
get
you.
in there, get your background
Thank you,
instructions.
appreciate it.
Yes. Whew. All right. Back to you guys.
Okay, so with production, they said just to keep it down and we can still keep on the live stream. So we're grateful for production. But some of you actually did a checkout at thechosengifts.com, which is great.
Yes,
And
yeah.
we're ready to give away
more winners.
More winners.
Yes.
So they're going to win a $100 coupon code at the Chosen Gift Store. And who's our first winner?
So it's Jason Rendazzo from Rotterdam, New York, and Tracy Healy from Simi Valley, California.
Congratulations. Now, here's the great thing about it. We have your information, so you don't need to contact Mac. We'll contact you with the coupon code. And so we're really excited about that. So since you purchased, we actually can do that. Now, we're going at the end of the stream. I'm going to give the biggest, basically,
the Big Mama price, yeah.
The giveaway. And so anytime that you buy, you can actually enter in to win. So at the very end, if you stay on, we're going to still give away some things so that if you're on the live stream, just by comments or whatever. But if you do purchase, you're going to be entered in to win the Big Mama, which is the big prize, which we're excited about.
But even if they don't, if you even just do a $20 purchase, you get these freebies.
This gift right here?
Yeah. Novel 1 or novel 2.
Have you read the novels yet?
I've read the first one, and it's amazing.
So good. So all our discounts on the chosengifts.com site is going to stay up till the end of July. So you have between now and the end of July, and you get 20% off everything.
Yes.
And what I'm really excited about.
I was going to say, here's the recap of.
Did you hear Dallas? He's like, go ahead and stop.
He said,
talk a little bit louder now.
Okay, good. Ooh. So quick recap of our new items. This shirt right here.
Yep.
This, one of my favorite items. The crew neck. And then this tank top.
Oh, yeah, you got that tank top. Look at that.
Yes.
You can see my guns in this one right here.
Oh, yeah. There's a gun show going on. And then this, and then we also have the hoodie. And actually, Bob wanted me to give you a gift.
Wait, I get a gift from Bob?
From Bob.
Okay, this right here is my favorite. I actually like the socks. These are the most comfortable socks.
It really is.
I even wore them to church.
As you should.
Like you should. I mean, it's black, right?
Yeah, it matches everything. It matches the outfit and your heart.
I love it. I think we actually have. See that? Look at that. It says the Chosen Socks rocks right there.
Chosen Socks rock.
So we have
Yes.
this. This is large. I'm taking this home.
Yes, that's from
Thank you,
Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
He said thank you for stressing him out all the time.
I do stress him out, but these socks are so comfortable. Like, I like to wear them. It's just great. So, okay. So they're doing last looks, and then we've got to be a little quiet.
We're getting close to filming. Yeah.
But we do have our international team, and like you've been with the Chosen for a while now.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
Since last November.
Last
No, was that
November. It's almost been a year?
Yeah, almost.
That's so crazy. It's crazy. And like you're starting to hear all these stories of impact.
Oh,
I mean,
yes,
what does that
every
mean to
day.
you?
A lot, because I know that I feel like these days the percentage of people with, of people who have a relationship with God is just dropping. But with the show, I feel like more people are getting to know the authentic Jesus. So I feel like that number is going up, and so that means a lot to me.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so here's the thing. There's so many different things that we can do to really show appreciation for the show. For me, it's like there's a lot of time, energy, and effort that goes into the show. And I don't think you realize this until you come on set. Like right now, we have over 300 people that are working really hard in the sun just to get the scene just right.
Yeah.
And what we've actually recorded today will probably only be like 4 minutes of the show.
Yeah, no.
It's just like literally 4
Yeah.
minutes. There's like a lot of effort going into it.
It takes all day to shoot.
It takes all day. But if you really look at the show itself and you see, oh, here's a shot here, and then there's a little bit close shot here, we're not zooming in. We're actually shooting that same scene over and over again, just getting the camera a little bit closer.
And then if you want to get the other person, everyone has to move on the other side, and it's a whole thing, but it's also worth it.
Yeah,
I'm
telling you. So people want a gift of the chosen socks. So should we do this as a giveaway?
Please.
We should. Okay, I'll tell you what.
Especially because I think that's also Dallas's favorite, isn't it?
Oh no. He's like, who would wear these socks? So like people like socks just like they do like t-shirts. Yeah. But anyway, it's another conversation for another day.
But yes, please, let's give some socks out.
Yeah. So you've been on set pretty much every day of shooting, both in Texas and here in Utah.
Yes, sir.
And I know no spoilers, but how does it compare? Because I mean, you're like a super fan. You love the show, season 1, season 2, season 3, and now that you're in production of season 4. Like the scripts and the writing and the acting, you get to see so much behind the scenes.
Yeah, so I get to read the scripts, and then I'm crying, and then I get to see it being.
They let you read the scripts?
Yes, this year we got to watch the scripts.
I didn't know that we allowed you to do. How did you get it?
I don't know. I didn't. I actually.
Honestly, I didn't know that you did that.
Yes, they finally let us read it, but I won't say anything.
Okay.
But so reading the scripts, I started. It impacted me a lot, and then I get to see it, get filmed. And it's so different from reading it. And then I know that it's going to be, I know it's going to be just another level, getting to see it on screen and edited with the music and everything. So just going up levels, and I cannot wait for everyone to see it.
Yeah, what I love is to see the talented actors come in and read the script and say, okay, my character would do this. And just seeing those small little details of just how they would react and how they connect. I just love that.
Me too. And also knowing that the people who are seeing it, it's not just a show. It's a life-changing thing for them. So it just speaks volumes.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so what we're gonna do.
And one more thing, my favorite thing to see is to see you cry.
You see me cry? Yeah. I cry. Okay. I bawl a lot.
It's the best thing ever.
Hey, let me tell you. Like when a show speaks to me, I don't mind crying. It's manly to cry.
Yeah, that's you're strongest, I think, when you cry. It's true.
I'll tell you though, there's just moments that just speak to you, and it's like for me, it's like the subtle moments. I actually had someone say, "Okay, what is your favorite episode?" And I say,
"That's what I was about to ask."
No, I literally say episode 3 every time. And the reason I say that is because
of what season?
No, episode 3 of every time.
Of everything. Oh,
like literally episode 3 of season 1, episode 3 of season 2, and season 3. Don't know about season 4 yet because I haven't seen it put together, but I pretty good track record.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because that's the one that Dallas does just 100%. Just like, hey, writes the script from the heart of what is going on. And we were actually watching episode 3 of season 3, and I was just losing it. I was bawling like a baby, just because, I mean, how would it be, Jesus going to his hometown and just really just going through what he went through, and then, what it's been prophesied, and just knowing it was time, and what I think the part that just hit me to the core was there's like no turning back now. It's just like no turning back. And
That's the reality of, you know, giving your life to Jesus. Is there's no turning back from here on out.
I love it. I love it. So let me make sure, Cheyenne, how close are we for our next interview? Okay, sweet. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a video. Chris is interviewing someone, and then we'll get the mic going on, and we'll get their next interview with our international team. So let me go ahead. I really don't know which one to hit, so I'll let you do that one, Colin, because like I'm getting confused on what we played or not played. So I do apologize.
All right, back in the background tent, and I'm here with, what's your name?
Gayla.
Gayla. So Gayla, what does it mean for you to be a background actor for The Chosen?
This is an amazing experience for me. It's brought my family together. We're all talking about it. My family even in Louisiana, and we're from Texas, so it's really brought us together for Jesus.
Awesome.
And being here with the energy with everybody, it's just fantastic. I've already met so many new friends. It's amazing.
That's amazing. Have you done background for The Chosen before?
No, this is my first time.
This is your first time. How does it feel being here for the first time, getting this in person behind the scenes
I had
look?
no idea what to expect, but the adrenaline is amazing. It's like the minute you start driving onto the set, it hits you in the face. So it's like we're really doing this.
Now, what are you most excited about seeing as you're out here being a background actor?
Oh wow, I want to really feel like I'm the character back in the day and experience seeing Jesus for the first time or his disciples for the first time. So just feeling like I'm in the moment.
This is an actor right here. Yeah, feeling like she's in the moment. Can you in 30 seconds describe to me how the show has impacted you?
I'll try. Yeah, it's really touched my heart and brought me closer to Jesus. It's gotten me back into the Word, where I'm actually interested in the text more than ever. And it's brought my family together. I mentioned that before, but we're talking about Jesus at the dinner table now. So it's been really a connection point for all of us.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. And we're throwing it back to you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, we are back, and we're with our team member from France. Why don't you kind of introduce yourself and let us know a little bit about you? I'm going to get a drink because it's been hot today.
It's been hot. Are you feeling hot right now?
Well, the reason why, I mean, come on.
That's a nice one.
It's a nice tumbler.
I should get one.
You should.
Yeah.
So you can get it on the gift store at thechosengifts.com.
Exactly. Yep. You guys go there. My name is Ben. I work for the Chosen team in France. I take care of like distribution, social media as well. So, and I'm really happy to be here in Utah.
Yeah. So some of my favorite people in the world is Chantel and Eric, who you work with.
Eric is actually my dad.
What?
There it is.
We gotta keep it down.
Yeah, let's keep it down.
Production says keep it down, but so Eric's your dad. I don't know that.
I know. Humble.
I might need some stories on Eric, but
that's fun.
But I'll tell you what. I remember when Chantel, she flew all the way to the United States, and Eric.
Yep.
And was able to give us some advice. She's been in media for a very long time, was hitting international markets in ways, and they even opened the doors to help us get into Madagascar.
Yes.
You know, it's been really, really great. And so for us, when it comes with The Chosen, it's like really finding the right type of partners that see and have connections of getting into different areas. And so you've been able to see it at the ground floor, but I want to talk about the TV because like, I don't know if people know how big it was to go on Canal Plus for the show, what it meant for the show, and then too, having people talk about it in France.
Exactly. So we did that at the end of 2021. So we had like a huge premiere on Les Champs-Élysées. So that was like absolutely beautiful. We had Jonathan Rumi be here.
Oh, Jonathan flew out with that?
Yeah, he flew out.
Oh, that's so great.
And that was funny because Jay here on set is taking care of like the talents and making sure they're all right. But that was during COVID, right?
Right.
So I had to do Jay's job in France.
Oh,
so
you're the guy that's like handling it all.
So that was crazy. We went like from like TV shows to TV shows, like promoting the show, right? Like the Jimmy Fallon, but like in France, right?
Who is the Jimmy Fallon in France?
His name is Cyril Hanouna.
Okay, I don't know what you said, but
there you go, Cyril Hanouna. And so yeah, that was crazy. And I have one big testimony about that. So there's a woman named Mary. And she watched the show, like the Cyril Hanouna show, right? So we promoting The Chosen with saying, "Yay, it's gonna be on that date. Watch on TV." And she was like, "Okay." And she saw in Jonathan's eyes like something, and she was like, "All right, I need just to type the name." And she was like,
Did you see Jonathan's
yeah,
eyes?
Jonathan Rooney, like, and she found the Wikipedia, and so she found the name of the show, right? So she was like, all right, The Chosen, and she was like, all right, I'm gonna watch the show. So she watched the show, and then she orders a Bible, and when she received the Bible, she opened it, and the first thing she reads is, I have known you by name.
Oh, what? She read in
And
Isaiah?
her name is Mary.
Yeah.
And like she was in her 40s, like really depressed. And now she got baptized.
So she opens the Bible to Isaiah, reads the scripture, and she's like,
the exact same scripture. And she had never had a Bible before. It's really random. And now she got baptized. And she became an ambassador for The Chosen in France, and she's doing a great work. So shout out to her if she sees that. Actually.
Yeah. So Mary, if you're watching this, I love that story. I mean, we hear stories all the time, but to have someone says, "Oh, who's this Jonathan Rooney?"
Yeah, exactly.
His eyes. Go to Wikipedia.
Yeah,
search for
because
The
it's got
Chosen.
like that deep.
Yeah. But then just to open up the Bible, and then this led to kind of going deeper, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're going deeper, wanting to know more. Wanting to know more. I think that's the thing with the show is like we want to know more.
Yeah.
It's like get deep into the Bible, get deep into the story.
Oh, I love it.
What a great story. Yeah.
So there's a lot of uneasiness right now in France. I know it was kind of really hostile for a little while. It's calmed down quite a bit. Like for the people that are watching The Chosen or can watch The Chosen in France, what are you hoping that they learn from the series?
I hope that they learn unity from the series. I think unity is the word. So I've been around ministry my whole life. My dad is a pastor, so I've been around that. And I've never seen such unity around a product.
Yeah.
And that is crazy for me, like to see like Catholics, atheists, evangelical, like coming together, smiling, loving on each other. So that's what I wish like for people when they watch the show is that like love is gonna like come through them, and like they can like give that love to everyone because in that time in the world we need love more than anything. So
no, I love it. And I think the thing for me is I was just having a conversation with a friend and they just watched one episode of The Chosen and they're like, oh, this is really good. I might get around to watch more. And they're like, well, what is this actually, doing to people? And I'm like, for me, it's really connecting with people and helping them see the beautiful nature of Jesus's message. And I was explaining to him, says, hey, do you know how disruptive it would have been to have Jesus go into the land of the enemies to start proclaiming his ministry, like doing his ministry? Like that's what he did. Like he literally proclaimed that he was the Messiah to the enemies of the Jews, and started his ministry there. Like how disruptive that would have been for his followers at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
And what was the message? It was love, understanding and acceptance, but more importantly, like the word that he was teaching. And I think the word is needed now more than ever before. And what I love is the show isn't the replacement for the Bible. It's not even the Bible. We're a TV show.
It's pretty accurate though.
But as long as it's like getting people to want to go deeper. And I've seen people want to go deeper where they get on their knees, they're cracking open the Bible. I mean, they're having this experience like Mary did.
It's crazy.
And
we have many more. Many more stories all over the world.
I just love it. I love it. And what's some of the things happening right now in France that you're excited about?
I'm really excited. So the show is coming for like season 3. So we're gonna do like a huge premiere once again, and it's gonna be airing on Canal+. So if you guys want to pray for France, pray we get like better TV slots.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. So Canal+ is one of the biggest channels.
It is a national television. It is hundreds of thousands people, which is a lot for France. Watching at the same time. On TV. So we're really excited for that to continue at first because it's like contracts and everything. So this needs to keep on going for sure. But we are really excited to launch season 3, dubbed in French. If I need to brag a little, I think
please brag.
I think the French dubbing is the best out of them all. But
how many languages do you speak? One,
like,
two.
Like English, French, and Italian a little bit. But Giovanni was way better. Let's stop talking about Italy.
No, I love that. I love that. And so you're asking for a prayer request. I mean, prayer requests are really important with us at The Chosen. What was your prayer request on this?
Well, that the show is going to touch more lives for sure. More people engaging with The Chosen.
And you're asking for
and
the time slot.
Exactly. time slots. It's really hard to get. It's really hard. Like getting the right time at the right moment.
Yeah.
Because there's so much going on the national television, right?
Yeah.
So that's the goal. Like last year, they did like 4 episodes one night, 4 episodes another night.
I know it was just
That is
really
a
quick,
lot.
but it had a lot of
They
viewers.
had a
Though.
lot of.
I was surprised of how many viewers they had.
There was like 400,000.
That's so
like
great.
per night.
That's so great.
So that
That's
was
so
great.
great.
That's so great.
So on Sunday, if you guys didn't know, The Chosen is actually going to be on the CW. So this is
That's
a
right.
big network here in the United States. It's going to get more eyeballs on it, and it actually starts this Sunday, and it's going to go every Sunday till the end of the year. What I love about it is it's getting conversations happening in different circles.
Yep.
And what I loved when I went over to France, I saw that on the TV. They had no idea that we were on social media. They had no idea that we had our own app. And yet they knew about the show.
Exactly.
So there's just different ways to hit.
That's the power of TV as well,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like reaching a whole.
Yeah. And that's
excited for the US.
That's what I love about the strategy. We gotta kind of jot it down because they're like shooting right now. But that's what I love about the strategy. And I know that your dad and Chantel was really instrumental of us getting into Madagascar.
Yeah.
And did they go down on the trip?
So my dad has really good relationships over there, and really it was like a miracle for him to get so close to like the president and all the government in Madagascar, but not doing politics, just doing love. Once again, it's like loving the people, helping the people, because this is a country that really needs help and prayers, Madagascar. And so and the show, The Chosen, is such a good product, to introduce people to something else, and used to get different,
Yeah.
Like,
What I love was I was watching a video, and I don't know if we showed this publicly yet, and seeing kids and families react.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was just like people in the United States reacted at the same moment.
Yeah.
People in France are reacting at the same moment, and here they are in Madagascar.
The
reacting
crazy
at the same
fact
moment.
is that it's the first American show, so outside of Madagascar show, to be dubbed in Madagascar, in Malagasy.
Yeah.
I know you guys talked with Kyle about it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but it's so great, and that really goes to having good partnerships. That's where the Come and See Foundation has come in. They're able to help us get it translated, and they're just amazing. And so, every little bit with them helps get it out to more and more people. Because like for us, we just want the whole world to see it. We want the whole world to experience. You can hear Dallas. Did you hear Dallas?
I heard Dallas. I heard him loudly. Did you guys
keep it down?
put it in the chat? Put it in the chat if you heard him.
Yeah. Like we would be louder, but just let you know, we have to keep it down because they're actually filming right next to us. And this is that we can keep on this live stream as long as we just bring it down a little bit. So do apologize on that. So, but as soon as they say cut, we'll be able to be a little bit louder.
We'll just shout.
Yeah.
Promise.
Are we going to shout?
You can shout. You can shout whatever you want.
All right. Okay, so one last thing. Is there any stories of impact in France? So you shared Mary's story. Is there anything else you could share?
I have actually a personal story. So I live in France in a really small village, right? And so I was telling you, my dad is a pastor. I grew up in the evangelical church, and next year I'm getting married. But I'm getting married. Yeah, that happened. So congrats to me for getting that beautiful lady. Yeah, sorry, I'm excited. And so I live in that small village, and we decided to get married in the Catholic church.
Oh yeah.
And I met that guy that like a 300 people village in France, and he was asking me what I was doing in life, blah, blah, blah. And I told him about the show, and he freaked out.
So he already watched the show?
He was like, oh my gosh, you need to meet our youth. Like, they are crazy about the show in that tiny village in the south of France. And that blew my mind, because I see the numbers all the time.
Right.
I see the numbers, the big numbers. And now, I saw the impact. I saw the impact at that moment. I was like, all right, that's reaching everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's my story.
Yeah, I love that. What I love, though, is... And I saw this a lot when I traveled Europe. I went on the Europe and for the Chosen, and was able to go speak at a big youth conference, was able to go speak to the communication directors of the Catholic Church and do a premiere in Italy. And what was beautiful was people from different religious backgrounds were coming together and enjoying the Chosen. But what was beautiful was every place that we went, they kind of had like a little worship service or a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And it was just so fulfilling with people with different faiths glorifying God.
Yeah, exactly.
And worshiping God in a beautiful way. And if the Chosen is just really getting into people's lives and connecting with them, it's beautiful. Okay, so he said cut, so we're good. Be a little bit louder. Okay, so really good. So France is going good.
Yes, guys.
We're praying that we get be a better time slot for Canal Plus.
For Canal Plus, yeah, that would be.
When is it happening there?
End of the year. We don't have the exact dates yet.
I know they did it like kind of rolling up to the Christmas.
Yeah, to Christmas. So what would be ideal is that 8 episodes, 8 weeks. That would be great.
That would be great.
But at least for like 4 weeks, 2 episodes per night. That would be awesome.
My thing is just getting them to advertise, gets people to be aware.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a big thing for us to get to 1 billion people. We got to do it in unique ways. And what I love about our international strategy is we're looking at the local market and figuring out what's the best way to get as many eyeballs as we possibly can on it. And having Chantel and Eric, really help us get into television, it just opened up so many different avenues. And then 2, I think we do pretty good online, comparatively.
Yeah,
we do pretty good.
You guys are all right.
But really hitting the market across all different types of formats, I just love. Getting on TV, getting into the theaters, getting into online.
Let's reach the 1 billion.
Yeah. Let's get to the 1 billion.
Let's get to the 1 billion.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut to a Durban interview, and we'll bring somebody else in from our international teams. But thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. And thank you, Dale.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, guys. I'm here with, what's your name?
Beverly.
Beverly. And you're from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Yes.
So have you been an extra on The Chosen before?
No, I have not. This is the first time, and I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to do it.
Awesome.
And just to get out here. I love being in Utah, too, seeing the beautiful countryside, too.
What does it mean to you to be here today, to be an extra?
It's just a thrill. I really did not think I would be, one of the ones selected to be a part of this, and I was just overwhelmed.
Wow.
I felt God was moving, in my life to do that at this time.
Wow. Well, first time ever as an extra, what are you most excited about out here on set?
I think just soaking in the whole atmosphere and meeting the people and meeting folks coming from all around, all over the world and everything, and plus meeting folks like you and getting to know y'all one-on-one.
Thank you.
Okay.
And can you, in 30 seconds or less, tell me how has the show impacted you?
I think it's helped too. Basically, I think, as Dallas has said, takes them out of the stained glass window.
Yes.
And builds the narrative and fleshes out the characters, and also just shows what the history was like back then and what the lifestyles were like back then as well.
Yeah.
And I also like the way he weaves everyday people's stories into it.
Yeah.
That relate across the centuries. Everyone has the same type of issues.
Yep, it's so true.
They need the help of God.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate this, and have a good time out there. Okay. And I'm going to toss it back to you guys.
Okay. So we're here on the set of The Chosen here in Utah. They are shooting the finale portion of season 4. And so sometimes we'll have to talk really soft, which is important. So they can get, they're just shooting right here. We just didn't do a very good job setting up, and we can't move right now. So production was really nice and is allowing us to do it. We just got to keep it down when they're rolling, because we don't want to disrupt the show, because we got to make sure the show comes out to you. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. In 25 minutes, we're going to do a $200 giveaway. Now, let me tell you about this $200 giveaway. I mean, it's going to be good. Wow. It's going to be good. So what we're going to do is anyone that's purchased between now and in 20 minutes, you're going to be entered in to win $200. So we're going to give you a coupon code that you can redeem at thechosengifts.com, thechosengifts.com. So in 20 minutes, we're going to do that. But I am actually joined here by a good friend from Brazil.
Yeah.
And he's going to give us an update. We got one of the actors.
Not
over
me,
there.
okay?
Can you hear that?
This is not the guy from Brazil.
This is not the guy
I'm
from Brazil.
Not
Like that is
Not
priceless.
this
Like
donkey.
that was perfect. That was perfect. But here we had a donkey freaking out, but we're good. But we have a friend from Brazil, and he's going to kind of give us an update of what's happening in Brazil. There's a lot of great things that are happening there, and then two, sharing kind of a story of impact. So they're rolling now, so we're gonna just kind of whisper a little bit.
Okay, so first of all, such a great privilege to be here with you all, to be part of what's happening here, to be an extra. It's such an amazing experience.
Do you want to introduce yourself too? So who you are?
My name is Diogenes. Today I'm the manager of social medias of The Chosen in Brazil. So we're everywhere where we can find fans on Talk, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, on Threads. We're just to say about this. It's amazing what's happening in Brazil because Brazilian fans are so passionate about when they love something, they just want it more and more and more. So every single day we receive a lot of messages, more than 1,000 messages per day of fans asking for some contents, for videos, for scenes, for everything that we can bring to them for the show, because they love to share. They're so impacted through all these 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And they don't get enough. They just want more and more and more. So the last 3 days have been an amazing journey in Brazil because we're growing up so fast with all of our social media.
Yeah.
Because Brazilian fans are intense. They love the show and they want more and more every single day. So it's been huge what is happening in Brazil. I think Brazil is that's the second.
We can talk a little bit louder now.
Yeah. So it's been amazing. It's been amazing to be on this position so that we can share and have this feedback from the Brazilian fans about how they feel with the show.
Yeah, I love it. So my son just did a mission trip in Brazil. And one of the cool things that he was able to do is he'd go knock on doors. Well, they actually clap, you know.
Yeah.
So they're out clapping, and they'd go in, and people would be watching The Chosen.
Oh.
He's like, hey, I know that. My dad's this. They're like, no.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, let me show you.
Yeah.
And what's been great is I went down there a couple times to Brazil, and it's just like, it's on fire. It's on fire down there. People are so excited about it. And like they would actually, like I think I went on like 26 stages, and then I was on like every news outlet, radio station, TV, you know, and they were just loving the show. And what I love about the Brazilian people, they're passionate about soccer, which is football, right?
Yeah.
And then The Chosen.
And The Chosen.
got Jesus right there, right?
Yeah.
It's just been so great to see, Brazil really take hold. What's one story of like impact that, has happened in Brazil that our audience here that's listening?
Sure. As I mentioned before, every single day we receive a lot of message, and Brazilian people, every single day, really, we receive a lot of testimonies. I just reminded a woman that she mentioned, she sent me a message right in the beginning.
Was this on Instagram or what? How did you?
Yes, it was on Instagram, and she just texted me, and she didn't want to that I mentioned her name when I shared the testimony, and she have a baby, and then she lost it.
Oh, lost the baby?
Yeah, she lost it. And
oh man!
So they've been diving in depression and all that things.
Right.
And then she watched The Chosen for the first time, and when she watched the episode 1 of season 1, at that moment, then Jesus touched Mary Magdalene's hands, and she said, "This is not for you." She just felt that was Jesus saying to her that this pain, all this feeling, all that thing that she was passing through, that was not for her. That was not the end. And when he calls Mary Magdalene by her name, it was like Jesus was calling her by her name and saying, "You are mine. You're not forsaken."
So good.
That I can heal you, everything that you're passing through.
What I love about that is even though that she was
amazing.
experiencing challenges in a different way, that what was being said, what was being portrayed in that episode just spoke to her.
Sure.
I just love that.
For sure.
That's just so great.
Every single day.
And for those that, have you watched season 3 yet?
Yeah.
So when she watches season 3, she's going to really speak to her after that, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be huge.
It's so good. It's so good. So, like, I know our TikTok in Brazil is taking off. I know that Instagram is taking off. I mean, we crossed half a million followers.
Yeah, 500,000 followers this week.
Yeah.
It's
And I want to talk about this because this is like a common theme. When I went down to Brazil last time, like people feel like, oh, I really love the show, and they start posting content. And that's how Instagram started in Brazil. It's just like some fan really loved it, spoke to him, and says, okay, I'm going to dedicate a couple hours a day just posting Instagram photos and doing memes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful, and to see just in just a couple years to get 500,000 followers.
Yeah.
And people are being impacted. And then I was like looking at your numbers. It's just like it's starting to pick up. You're getting a lot of traction there.
Yeah, every single day. And actually, it was me that fan.
Yeah.
One day I found someone tweeted about The Chosen. It was
What is this Chosen?
in the middle of the pandemic
Yep.
thing. They were just going crazy, and then I just saw a tweet about The Chosen, and I was not sure, but yeah, I watched the whole one season in just one day.
Yeah.
And when
they call it Marathon Jesus instead of Binge Jesus in Brazil, right?
Marathon Jesus.
There we go.
Então, when Fatina said, I need to tell everyone, that's what like a kind of sparkle inside of me. And that's what I need to do. I need to share The Chosen with everyone. So every single day I was just sharing something, some content, and then the number just growing and growing and growing.
I love it.
And now 3 years later, you're here.
You're here, and you're an extra too. How does
Such a privilege.
How does it feel to be an extra?
Wow.
Hopefully, got you in the frame.
I hope so. But yeah, that's an amazing job. It's a blessed journey to be here. To think that 3 years ago I was just a fan in my room, sharing about the show, and
now you're
3 years later been here.
4.
Yeah, it's such a privilege. It's such an amazing gift from God to be part of this, because I remember that back in 2020 I just made a simple prayer. I was seeing everything going on in the world, and I just, God, whatever you're doing in the world, I want to be part of it. And then I knew about The Chosen, and here I am. Such a great journey.
Oh, I love this. This is what I love about The Chosen is it impacts so many people, and they want to be a part of it. And for me, what I love is The Chosen Army. It's like people like you that says, "Okay, I'm ready to help out. I'm ready to contribute. I'm ready to do whatever." And then now you're helping us. You're helping us reach so many people in Brazil.
Yeah.
And that's where we really can hit 1 billion. It's getting people to be motivated to just do more than just watch, but to share. To just share what's that moment. And so I really do love it. Okay, so we have quite a few, like if we were to say all the countries in the world, US actually has the highest viewership. Number 2, just right behind is Brazil. You want to tell them in Portuguese, like say something nice? Because we have a lot of people from Brazil here.
Oh, wow. Hello.
So.
Olá, meu povo brasileiro. É prazer imenso falar com vocês por aqui. Vocês têm feito parte disso durante toda essa jornada. Então, tem sido incrível estar aqui com vocês. E como eu sempre falo, não é seu trabalho alimentar os 5.000. A gente só precisa compartilhar os nossos pães e peixes. É isso que nós temos feito ao longo dessa jornada, e nós somos muito gratos por ter você conosco. De verdade.
Okay, love it. This is great. Okay, so what we're going to do is in about 15 minutes, we're going to give away a $200 coupon code to thechosengifts.com. So the way that you enter is go ahead and buy anything on the store. It doesn't matter if you just buy the socks. I think the socks is probably the cheapest thing you can buy, or better yet, I think the graphic novels is the cheapest. Even if you do that, you actually are entered in to win that $200 gift certificate. And then at the end of the stream, we're going to be doing our biggest giveaway, and anyone that bought today is actually entered in to win. And so we're also giving away stuff, online, so you want to stick around. But what we're going to do is play another interview while they're doing this, and we'll get somebody else on. We'll actually get my co-host on for a minute, and we'll go ahead and have little bit of discussion more, and then we're going to go into another area where the Chosen is really impacting. And we have our social team from around the world that's coming in and showing how the Chosen is really impacting their country. So let's go ahead and play that clip.
Well, thank you so much, guys. I'm here in the background tent, and what is your name again?
Sharon.
Sharon? So tell me, Sharon, like, what does it mean for you to be here today and to be a background actor for The Chosen?
Oh, it's so exciting. I don't know, words can't describe it. I love The Chosen. I love the meaning. I don't know what to say. It's just, I'm just excited.
Yeah.
I just love what The Chosen means and what has done for a lot of people to help people, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
How long have you been a fan?
A couple years. I've only known about since 2021.
Gotcha. And can you, in about 30 seconds or less, describe how the show has impacted you?
It has impacted me in my walk with God. I've gotten closer to Him. I've learned the scriptures, and I can just see the love of Jesus throughout the show, and it just makes me realize how much Jesus loves us, how much God loves us. Just amazing.
Now, is there anything, last question, that you're really excited about today to be a part of when you're out there?
Just seeing the actors in acting,
Yes.
emotion, and to see the Jerusalem and everybody. It's just, I don't know
Awesome.
what to say. But
Well, thank
I'm
you so
excited.
much.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Throwing it back to you guys.
Okay, they just hit cut,
Yeah,
so we're able to talk a little bit louder,
yell
which
as
is
much as
good.
I was kidding.
Because I'm like, I can't keep a quiet voice. Like, I have a hard time, like,
Just so
whispering, but
passionate.
whatever.
Yeah.
But like when you heard that interview of what's happening in Brazil, like, oh my gosh,
It brings you to tears, and you get, I don't know, I get so emotional just
Yeah.
because of the stories and the impact. And so, yeah.
Yeah, I just love it that we have fans all over the world that is just really helping The Chosen get to 1 billion people. Because
Yeah.
like, at the end of the day, you know, the content is really good. It's going to connect, and for us, it's just how do we get more people to watch it?
Yeah.
And for us, I think the whole reason why we're doing this live stream is having conversation starters.
Yes.
And I love wearing this shirt right here. It's my favorite shirt, by the way. I literally wear a black shirt pretty much every day unless I go to church. Then I put a white shirt and suit on. It's really, you know,
Yeah.
get a little tie on there. But I love wearing this because when I'm going through the airport or going through it, people either go, I love Jesus, or they're like,
Instant
who's this
connection.
Jesus guy? What's this binge Jesus?
Yeah.
I was actually going through the airport, and the TSA agent, I had a jacket on, and they only saw Jesus on it. And I thought I was going to get the pat down. Everything was going on. He's like, move your jacket. Okay. It's like, I can keep a light jacket on. He's like, no, I just need to see what your shirt says.
Oh.
He's just saw Jesus. And it says binge Jesus. He goes, okay, I can endorse that.
Oh, I
says,
love
so no pat down? He says, no pat down.
No, you're
good
good.
to
Yeah,
go.
yeah, definitely conversation starters, and not just any type of surface conversations,
Yeah.
but they start sharing their stories with you and how the show has impacted them, and then before you know it, you're crying in the middle of the airport.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. And we were actually earlier this part of this year, we were in Jerusalem on a secret project for The Chosen. We're going back soon. We won't say what that is.
About that word, soon.
Yeah, soon. But I was like, okay, what's the probability of me seeing somebody with a shirt in Jerusalem? Okay, a lot of people, Christians,
Yeah.
are going to Jerusalem, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, we were at the Mount of Olives, and we were kind of hiking up this trail, and there's a place called Hyde Park. And like nobody really knows where that's at, but it's a really, really beautiful area. It's just kind of a little bit above where the Garden of Gethsemane is at.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just over there. And not a lot of people go there. They park right there, but they don't go to the actual park. And so we're like hiking up there, and this lady comes around, and she has Against the Current shirt on. And she has that the till one.
Yeah.
And she just is like, hey, The Chosen. And she goes, hey, you're that guy with Dallas Partner, the one that, what's your name again?
And then there it is again, instant connection.
Yeah, we just had this connection. We had a conversation. And then that trip, we probably saw 21 people that was wearing one of our gifts. And what I love about it is like conversation starters.
Yep.
You know, and for us, it's like fans are able to connect, like, oh, I love The Chosen, let's talk.
Yeah.
And they come up and they're like one
seeing
lost family.
and you just connect. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love
Because
it.
that's happened to me at the airport as well.
Yeah.
And so it's happened to me where they're like, what does that mean?
But do they recognize you now? I mean, you've
Sometimes
been
they're
out there
like,
for a while.
yeah. Sometimes they're like, hey, is it Jilly? I was like, yes.
You're Chris's friend, right?
Yeah. That's
what it
me.
is.
But yeah, same thing. Instant connection.
Yeah.
Start crying, and then just talks about how we talk about how the show has this life-changing impact.
Yeah. You know, the thing for me, when I think of gifts, I just think of the conversations that can be had. And we don't necessarily look at it as a way to bring in revenue. It does. It helps pay for our staff and go from there. But the reality is it's more marketing, because we're getting people to say, hey, we love the show. We're behind the show. We love all the gifts. I've seen people wear all the different gifts all at once.
Yes.
It's been great. But they have conversations, and that's how we're able to really get out to 1 billion people, is not only to do that here in the United States, but to do it around the world.
Yeah.
And so my question for you, and that you that are watching right now, have you ever had conversations about The Chosen because of The Chosen gifts? Put it in the comments.
Yes, we want to read all about it.
We do. Yeah. We definitely do. So
And the thing with word of mouth type of just spreading the word, it's real, it's authentic. It's not this commercialized, overproduced thing. It's coming from the heart.
Yeah.
So
I got to tell you, the super fan I want to talk about is my mom. She's such a super fan.
Oh,
it's so
I
good.
love that.
If you're watching, Mom, I love you. So my mom is the Wonder Woman, Superwoman of the world. Like, she is just amazing. She had 10 kids. 10. And she has so many grandkids, like 50 some odd something. It just it's up there. But what I love is when she sees someone, she beelines and talks to them. You know, all about that. Wait, what? What?
Oh my God.
Oh, we were just
coming good?
too. I thought you were watching like a cool film.
Like this.
We are right here.
Oh wait, that is us.
Wait, you look.
That's what I look like. You gotta look up. Oh,
I'm shocked as if I don't.
That's the camera right there.
Right there.
How many people are you fitting in that little box?
We got 3,500 right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been going for 3 hours.
Yes.
500 million people like this.
Yes,
into
inside
the
that camera. Yep.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, in a little
Hey,
cannon.
congratulations on Indiana Jones.
Yes.
That was so amazing.
Thank you.
Wait, no, Paris.
No, come here.
Like, did you watch it? It was amazing.
No, I fell asleep.
No. Boris.
Because I wasn't sitting next to you.
Okay, there's some
People
truth
were
to
sitting
that.
next to me, including Jonathan. I was just like,
Okay, so
hey, next scene coming up.
So no spoilers. How's today going? Is it
Without
amazing?
spoilers.
This is the scene where everyone dies.
That's allergies.
Wait, dies?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So, but like,
I've read the book.
we're
It
not
doesn't
saying-
happen yet.
We're not saying who. So.
Yeah, it's a big mystery.
I'm scared.
Today's what's the word? Today's a donkey horse scene.
Yeah. I've heard the donkey a few times. Haven't heard the horse.
I think he's
Saw the
talking
horse.
Allah.
You give this man a microphone and he gives you the whole
You're the Tom Holland of the chosen
There is
universe.
no donkey. We're just in the
Yeah.
we're plotting how the 2x2 went.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
We're just like reconnecting on
Let's
this.
zoom in on that.
So we got lost on the way back.
We got lost and then
I told him it was left.
Yeah.
He was like, "No, I'm pretty sure it's
pretty sure
90-degree right."
Then we started
Yeah.
arguing. And then that's the bond.
Yes.
Wait.
Z and Matthew.
The arguing. That always happens, right?
Yes.
You bonding
Yep.
together.
Yeah.
There you go.
Body and the mind.
There we
You
go.
know?
Whoa. The zealot and the tax collector.
Yeah.
Wow.
Former.
I'm sorry.
Who would have
Former tax collector.
Formers.
Farmers.
Charles Formers.
Oh, you got to go back?
We're being called back.
All right. Well, thanks for
See ya.
jumping in.
Thank you.
See?
3,500.
Yes.
3, 5. Whoa, we've got it up to 88 people.
Yeah.
High five.
All right. So that was worth it right there.
Yeah, that was a
There we go.
pleasant
Did
surprise.
you like that? Go ahead and put it in the comments there. I mean, come on.
They're so hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're just moments away of giving away a gift certificate. This is a coupon code for $200. $200.
Yes.
But all you need to do is buy something right now at thechosengifts.com. And what I love about it, we were just having the conversation before we were rudely interrupted but I'd rather be really
Yeah,
by
they're
those two.
amazing.
I mean, they're great.
Mhm.
Is the conversations that you can actually have,
Yes.
you know, and I love it. And it's like, you know, my kids love the gifts, and they get to have conversations. And then
And you were talking about your mom, how she just she finds someone, she's like,
she beelines to the people and like, hey, do you like The Chosen? And they have a conversation. She's like, my son's a part of The Chosen. They're like, oh, Dallas Jenkins? I'm like, no, that other guy. No,
what's his name again?
yeah. That one other guy that comes in the camera occasionally,
Mm.
you know, but definitely love it. But for me, you know, when Dallas and I was sitting down with the strategy of how do we get it in front of more people, we just knew we needed the audience that loved the show to be able to talk about the show. And this is like one of the biggest things is just that conversation starter.
Absolutely.
So,
Again, you can't beat authentic word of mouth type of sharing.
Mhm.
So because it is coming from the heart. It's not just we're not paying them to do it. It's because they've been impacted so deeply.
I just love it. I love it. Okay, so we had a great surprise. We had Paras and Allah come, and they dropped some spoilers, kind of, maybe. You never know. What I always find fascinating is there's people that actually have a full-time living talking about The Chosen and breaking it down.
Yeah.
Doesn't that surprise you?
It doesn't surprise me because I love getting to do that as well.
So they're going to take this clip and say, okay, we're going to dig into the scriptures.
They're going to have a big whiteboard. And
all I'm going to say is like, I like it when they get things wrong and they're just really just set. This is the way it is. And when it comes out, they're like, I was right all the time. I'm wait.
Like, oh, I knew it. I just didn't say
50
it.
different versions of this. No, but I love my YouTube peeps. That's great.
They're so invested that, you know, they're observing every little thing and it's wonderful.
Okay. So let's jump on and let's just show the store real quick if we can do that. Cause I want people to really share what's going on with the world. Because like till the end of July, what's happening?
20% off.
20% off
everything.
So we got new gift items, which is this tumbler.
Yes.
Which is good.
Probably my new favorite item.
I think this is your new favorite item, the tank top, wouldn't you say?
Well, yeah, because in Texas it's like 1,000 degrees.
Yeah.
So
in Utah, it's only 999.
It's only only
So
99.
And then we have this red Chosen t-shirts against the current, which we love. We also have the red hoodie, and these are just like limited. As soon as they're gone, and I don't think they're coming back. Are they coming back? Bob says no.
Oh
So
my
today
gosh.
is the
Get
time to get
them.
it. It's great. It even goes with the dog. See, I never thought I'd see a dog wear a hoodie.
Gosh.
So
Now
that-
you have to get it.
Yeah, you have to get it. Now you're excited about
The
this
crew neck. Yes.
Okay.
I love crew necks.
Yeah, this is great.
I was waiting for the day that The Chosen would have crew necks, and here it is.
Here it is. It's the day we actually have this new gift. It's the three fish. And what I love about this crew neck is our staff. Our crew, we always get them a shirt. They didn't get a crew neck though. We just got them just a hoodie or a shirt. But this one is ready to go.
Yes.
Look at that.
It's
Love it.
so amazing. And it's 20%
Wait,
off.
is that like this is like a sweatshirt?
Yeah.
I
It's
didn't
cozy.
know. I didn't know it was a sweatshirt. I thought it was just a crew neck.
Yeah.
Okay,
Isn't-
there we go. There we go.
So
but we have
cozy.
all this. Basically, you don't need to put in any discount code to get the 20%. So to the end of July, you get this. So it doesn't matter if you're watching this live stream now or you go on the site later next week or the week after.
Yeah.
What we wanted to do is just get another time that we're able to live stream and kind of peer behind the curtain. And we're going to be doing this annually, as The Chosen's going. So every July, that's about the time that we start wrapping.
Christmas in July, yes.
Well, it's Christmas in July, but it's like we're getting ready to get done with production and go into post-production.
That's true. Mhm.
But we'll actually do some deep discounts from there. So
Oh,
go ahead and
yes.
buy something. You can buy your favorite gift. What happens when they get $20 in the carts?
If you purchase $20 worth of stuff,
Let's
you get a free.
let's pretend.
Let's
Let's pretend that we're doing something here. So we'll add to the cart.
Oh,
I think
that's
this is
already
more than
one item is already $24.
Okay, I got to get my size. Thank you. Okay, so boom. This is what comes up right here.
pops up.
So you can choose the gift. So I can either get season 1 novel or season 2 novel.
Mm-hmm.
You already read season 1, so
Yes.
we're going to do season
Season
2. Here you go. And we're ready to
For
go.
free.
So anytime that you actually check out, $20 or more, you actually get to get your free gift. And what's going to be great in July, we're actually going to, as soon as these are gone, we're going to add another gift item or whatever to the end of July. So you not only get the 20%, but you also get that gift. So did they say rolling? Okay, so that means we need to be quiet here. So, so what we're going to do, pictures is up, so they're getting ready to go again. What we need to do is do another interview with Chris. I think it's just like a minute or two, and we're going to bring someone in from Spain.
Ooh,
Spain good?
hola,
I was just in Spain, and it was amazing.
Oh, I'm
I'm
jealous.
so excited. No, it was amazing. No, it was really amazing.
Well, I'm very jealous.
No,
Derral.
I'm trying to tell you that it was amazing.
I'm telling you, I'm jealous.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and play that clip while they're rolling right here, and then maybe we can get to the next.
Yes.
Okay, whisper, whisper. Here we go.
We're starting.
Are we kidding?
Well, thank you so much, guys. I'm here in the background tent, and what is your name again?
Sharon.
Sharon?
Sorry, we already played that one. We'll play another one. Here we go. We got something here.
All right, still hanging out here in the background tent in between takes. So I'm here with
Marcy.
Marcy. Now, Marcy, I've been told you've been in seasons 1, 2, 3, and now 4.
Yes, I've been very fortunate.
Wow. So an original investor as well.
Yes.
So what is it about the show that impacts you this much that you've been with it since the beginning?
You know, I think when Dallas first told his story online, I just really felt connected to the body in a way I hadn't felt in a really long time, and just really felt this message needed to be spread to the world. And so I wanted to do my little bit that I could from the very beginning, and I get in here any chance I get.
So where are you from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. So over the years, doing all these different seasons, what has been the best part of being on set with The Chosen?
You know, that everyone's so friendly. The cast, the crew, the staff. It's just, it really does feel like a family.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Now, you might have kind of covered this a little bit, but if you can, in 30 seconds, how has the show truly impacted you?
You know, it makes Jesus personable and relatable in a way that I don't think I've felt before. And when you're looking in the Bible, you relate to these characters more than the black and white that was on the pages before.
That's amazing. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And
Thank you for all you do.
Gonna be hanging out with some more background here in a little bit, and still talking to some cast. So tossing it back to you.
Okay, so they just hit cut so that we're able to have a conversation. I'm really excited because I got to spend a little bit of time in Spain. When we say a little bit of time, I'm pretty much a day.
Yeah, it was
like 2 days or whatever. But why don't you kind of introduce yourself and then share what's actually happening in Spain?
Okay, so hi everyone. Hi Derral. It's
Hi.
really
Good to
nice
see you
to see you again.
Yeah.
So I'm Paula. I'm in charge of the social media in Spain. I'm kind of like image of the social media. And right now, what is happening in Spain is this week we had the premiere of the 3rd season in Spanish because we have a problem in Spain that we don't like to see the shows if it's not in Spanish.
But this one was actually in Castilian, though, right?
Yeah, but it was the 1st season. It arrived on the app, so people were really excited because they could see the show for free.
That's so great.
That was really important. So now it's happening like we are promoting the download of the app because the Spanish people want to see it for free and the 1st season, and also it's coming all the episodes of the 3rd season in Spanish now. So
I love that.
Really excited about it.
So one of the things that I don't know if a lot of people know, but in Spain, you have the older generation that really believe in Jesus. Yeah. Then you have the generation that's probably like Gen X and whatever. They're just like, Yeah. And then you'll have some foreigners that come in that they believe in Jesus. But what about the young people that are happening? Like what's happening in Spain right now?
Well, I think the church are empty right now because people are not coming to church. Young people are not going to church. Yep. I think they're looking for, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I think they're looking for authentic Jesus, and I think they found it on the show. And that's really important because they've seen the authentic Jesus through the show. And that's why they're wanted to go to the church now, and they wanted to read the Bible, and they wanted to have a personal relationship with God. And I think it's all about the show. and show us a way also to impact young people, because we love to see the TV shows and we love to see all of that. So I think that's a good way that Jesus is coming to the young people because of the show.
No, I love that. So I did a little European tour. We started out in Italy and did a premiere there, and then met with a couple conferences. And I heard that, you know what, there's a youth conference going on. They wanted to have the Chosen be, represented. And so I flew to Barcelona. We did the premiere that night. And then the next day we went to this youth conference. There's over 3,000 youth that went into this university, and they were gathering all different religious backgrounds, non-believers with believers coming together. And they had a moment of the show that they were inspired upon on this youth conference. And it was the moment where Jesus was walking and the woman touched the hem.
She's the bleeding woman.
The bleeding woman, right? And that whole conference was about that moment, and they were inspired by it. So I was one of the keynotes, and I was able to, they showed that episode and kind of what that little scene and what the conference was about. And then I was talking about the Chosen. And what I loved was that scene. And for me, I could just feel the Spirit of God really come into my heart at that time. Because it was like, that scene represents Barcelona. And there's a lot of commotion. There's a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, there was a lot of happening that day.
And it was one person telling that lady about the miracles that Jesus did. And then it was her faith seeing Jesus. And what I loved about that conference was people was like literally coming up and sharing with me. These are kids that are in high school and in college, have what Jesus actually meant to them. And we had a conversation with one of the ladies, and she was 22 years old, and she wanted to watch the show, and her mom wanted nothing to do with the show. She's like, I don't care for Jesus. I don't care what you do, but just don't have me do anything. And then her older sister was 26, says, I'm an atheist. Like, why would I want to watch a show about Jesus? And so she started watching the first season. And when she was watching the third episode of season 1, Jesus was doing a raspberry, just like for the kids. Yeah. And her sister stopped, this 26-year-old sister stopped and says, wait, did Jesus do a raspberry?
We can be lower.
And okay, so we'll get to that in a second.
You lose it.
They said that they're filming, so we gotta wait until they say cut. I'll tell you the rest of the story.
Okay. Oh, wait. Because you lost the story.
Yeah, but so we have to be really quiet.
Yeah.
So.
Because they're just next door.
I know, but it's been good though.
It's really nice.
Okay, as soon as they say cut, I'll finish the rest of the story. Because it's a good story.
Yeah, I have another one from Barcelona.
Okay,
so I was going to choose.
We're going to do that too. Okay, so who likes the whispering voice? This is the Chosen ASMR channel.
This is real. This is what happened real on the set. Like, you
have to just be quiet. So, okay, I'm going to get a little bit of a drink here. It's the most awkward ever.
Yeah, because we don't know what to do.
I tried, but I didn't know that we were going to be written.
Yeah. Everyone doesn't know the show, like the set. We're in the middle of everything. Everything is called.
But it's magical though, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful to be here. It's just amazing.
See, this is what we do. We whisper on our live streams, or we have really bad audio, and the wind blows, and it's like 140 degrees.
It's true.
Okay, now we can talk.
We can go
I've been
now.
waiting my whole life to talk. Holy cow. Okay, so let me tell you. Okay, so the sister was 26 years old, atheist, says, I don't want anything to do with the show. And so she's decided, okay, my mom doesn't want to watch it. My sister doesn't want to watch it. So I'm going to watch the show by myself. So she gets to episode 3. And that was the moment where Jesus does the raspberry for the kids to get them laugh at like that.
Silly things.
And 6-year-old says, Jesus? Well, yeah, because I've never seen Jesus do that. So she said of episode 3. Oh my gosh, this is an amazing show. Like, even though I don't believe in God, like, this is an amazing show. And so they started the season over with. So they basically say, oh, you got to watch episode 1 and episode 2. And what was beautiful from that moment, she did. And that's what I love, is she sat down and binge watched not only season 1, not only season 2, but season 3. And she gave her life to Jesus. And she went from an atheist to really being a believer. And what was beautiful, she goes, it was a very awkward moment when she got baptized. I'm like, how is it awkward to be baptized?
Yeah.
She goes, she was the only 26-year-old person that was baptized in the Catholic Church because they were baptizing the younger kids. And it was like, she goes, it was awkward, but she got baptized.
Yeah, because most of people, if they don't know, in Spain, that are Catholic, right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
we baptize. I'm also Catholic. We baptize when we were kids, so it's like super weird when someone baptizes when they're
I'm so grateful that she did. It's just
that's
like
wonderful.
her heart, like just giving her heart to Jesus was so big. And so that all came from her sister sharing, but also, watching it and then rewatching it because her sister wanted to be a part of it. So I just love that. I love hearing stories like that. We've had so many of those conversations, but why don't you share with you what's happening?
I was going to tell that one too.
You already told us that?
I was going to tell.
How did you even know about that?
Yeah, no, I didn't know because I remember that she was telling on the cinema. Do you remember that?
That's right.
And we all the Spanish team was like, oh my God, like we were super impacted because as I say, it's super weird when someone get baptized on the Catholic Church when they're adults. It's like more big, bigger. So I was gonna tell that because I think that was the most beautiful story that we have ever heard in Spanish team. So I have a personal story.
Let's hear the personal story. We got that going on.
So I started watching the show like 2 years ago in English because it wasn't in Spanish with my actual boyfriend there, like actual husband.
Okay.
And we were watching it and we were like, oh my God, this is a good show. And we started sharing with everyone, with our church, with our friends, and everyone was like, I don't know the show. And I was like, yeah, you have to watch it. I was so like, yeah, really. And actually, this January, when I was getting prepared for the marriage, like 2 months later, I was going to get married. I was a teacher and I was having really bad trouble, bad time in my job because I wanted to serve the Lord better, I want to do everything for the Lord. So we decided as a family, as an upcoming family, to quit my job, and when we came back from the honeymoon, I got a text like, do you want to be part of the chosen team?
Wait, what?
And I was like,
just when you're ready to quit.
Yeah, just the day after we got back from the honeymoon.
That's so great.
Yeah, and last day my husband came with me to here. He was saying like, "Oh my God, like God is so good because we decided to make this for the Lord. We didn't know what was going to happen in the shows, and I'm just seeing the impact that the series have because I'm all the time, replying messages from the people, and I get to know how the chosen is touching their heart.
I love it.
And oh my God, I'm so blessed to be here.
It's so great. Now, here's what people don't know. You're in front of the camera a lot.
Yeah. I do that all the time. Yeah.
You're like the Dallas Jenkins, but it's Spain.
I always tell like, if you follow the chosen, you're gonna see myself a lot. Because I'm always up here on the camera.
No, I love that. And that's what we're really wanting is to just kind of help facilitate, give you content to do it. But what I've been able to see is like there was a TikTok trend that was happening. And you guys were doing it at the premiere. I'm like, how are you like you did it at the premiere and it was like that one. I was like, okay, you guys know what you're doing here. This is really good. Really good.
We're really reaching a lot of people through the social media and have someone like the image. They connect more with us. We're not only like a show, like we have people working on that, they feel more connected to the show because of the people who are the image of the show in their countries.
I love it. Okay, what we're going to do is they're rolling right now. We're going to be giving away $200. So if you want to enter in to win the $200, all you got to do is buy something at thechosengifts.com. And once you do that, you're entered in to win. And what we're going to do is play a clip. Why don't we do a longer interview with Jordan? I know we did Jordan's interview. Colin, can we do Jordan's interview? And I know we did it already. I want to do it again. So we're going to do an interview with Jordan. And then when we come back, we're going to be giving away that $200. So go right now at thechosengifts.com. Go buy something. It doesn't matter if it's socks. And we'll give that away when we come back.
I want to go buy them.
You can go buy right now.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. here with Jordan. We've stepped away from set into this ATV just to get away and not disturb anybody while they're filming. So, Jordan, we're talking a little bit about international impact of The Chosen. Where have you traveled to?
I've been very fortunate so far. I have gone to Germany, the Netherlands, and Rome with The Chosen.
Wow. So, in all those places, what has the impact of The Chosen been like?
It's wild, you know, just seeing the way different cultures and different fans in different countries interact with the show and with us. It's really cool just seeing how, you know, in Germany, for instance, they were equally passionate, but like more subdued in the expression of the passion.
Right.
And then you go to Rome and it's like everyone's like hugging you and kissing you, and it's just it's so cool seeing the differences in the cultures, but how it's impacting all of them equally.
Wow. And so, have you ever seen a show kind of do what this show is doing, the way it's just across the board, breaking down cultural walls and just impacting people?
No, I mean, like there are a lot of shows that have fan bases around the world, but this is one that clearly is impacting people on such a deep level. So it's a whole different thing. It's not just like, oh, hey, I loved your performance. It's people coming up and you know, the performances and the storylines and the writing is literally changing people's lives or making people feel seen or understood. And it's such a special thing to be a part of.
Yeah, how's that feel to you to see that impact, where it's more than just like, you know, nerd out fan? It's like, no, this changed my life. Like, how does that feel?
It's special, and especially, you know, speaking from my own personal experience with my character being so close to myself, because so many parts of myself have been brought to the character. It's hard not to be moved by it, because in the same way the show or Little James has helped other people feel seen, Little James has helped me feel seen as well. So yeah.
So let's talk about Little James. There's Thomas. He's just hanging out.
Thomas.
He's watching us. How you doing?
Come in here. Nope. Okay.
Well, let's talk a little season 4, though. I
Let's
mean, we can't give spoilers. We have 600 extras here today.
Love you, dude.
How does that feel, like having so many, like every time we've done big scenes like this with all the extras here, like how does it feel?
It's amazing. You know, we feed off of their energy. They kept us going during the feeding of the 5,000 in that 110-degree weather.
And it's warm today.
Yeah, and they didn't have as much shade or as many breaks as we did. So anytime we started to feel down or exhausted, we just had to look at them and their excitement, and it brought us back up. So I love those days.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So season 4, no spoilers. What kind of hint can you give us about Little James's character arc this year?
You'll definitely see a continuation of what we started to touch on a little more in season 3, which is Little James's physical condition and how that is affecting him on his journey, how that's affecting his faith. And I think that the overall arc of this season, Little James's story kind of ties into that, and I think he can relate to a lot of what some of the other characters are going through. So that's pretty vague, but
well, we got to keep it vague.
Yeah,
you know,
I think,
fans want to be surprised.
Yeah,
yes.
I think fans will be excited about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jordan.
Of course.
I won't keep you much longer.
Yeah,
so I think we're getting ready to go back to set.
I think so. I'm going to run over there.
Yeah, you run over there, and we're going to toss it back to you.
Okay, so they're still filming right now, so we got to be really quiet. So this is our quiet time.
Yes.
Quiet time.
Yeah.
So
But as soon as they yell cut, I'm yelling.
They're telling us to be quiet, so we'll be quiet. Okay, now we can be loud.
Woohoo!
All right. Whew. This is like bad. I'm never quiet. I'm like the least quiet person in the world.
I'm a roller coaster of emotions, so it's just not a good combo, but it's okay.
Okay, so here's what we got going on. They're going to grab a name. So if you're ready to buy something, now's the time to do it. We're going to give you a couple minutes to check out. There's like 300 of you in the checkout process right now. So check out right now.
Yes.
We're going to give away a $200 gift card to The Chosen. So it's actually a coupon code, but we will send you that coupon code if you win. But you got to win.
Yes.
How do they win?
Just load it up, your cards, and they don't even have to fill up with so much.
No,
$20 worth of stuff.
Like they can buy the best
a bunch of socks.
items. No, just one pair of socks.
Yeah.
Graphic novel that get you in to enter in.
Yeah.
Win, right?
True. Just get anything and you'll be entered in.
Yeah, I love it.
And so for the whole month of July, what we're doing is everything is 20% off. You don't have to do anything on it. You just go to the website. In fact, let's go to the website real quick, just so you can see all the different things that you can get. Do we have it? I don't have it open. I got this one. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
So I need to go back on this. There we go. So we got all these different items. We got new gifts that are here. So we got the mug. We got the tank top. We got last chance to get the red against the current. Your favorite.
Yes, the crew neck.
That's your favorite.
Yes.
Because it's really soft too. By the way.
Yes, the crew neck and the tumbler are my new favorite.
I mean, there's so much that you can do on this. And so if you notice right here, the actual price is right here, and we already applied the 20% discount. So
It's
you
just
already,
automatic.
Yeah, it's automatic.
And if they buy $20 worth of stuff, which is just one item,
which we did, right? So
Yes.
what happens when we, let's just go ahead and do it again. So like, even though that we're okay, we just did this. And so let's do $20. So like if you buy a red against this current shirt or anything that's $20,
and with limited supply, like
we got to
it's
get
not
my
coming
size
back.
right here. Like this is called Ahab's tent. Just to let you know, Ahab's tent size. And we hit add the cart. This is what
There it
happens.
is.
You get to choose a free gift.
Yes.
So
This
the
pops up and
and you already read this one.
Yes.
Right. And you now have this one.
the second one.
Because
Yes.
you're gonna take that one home.
Yes.
There we go. So you get to just choose a free gift. If you don't want to hit a gift, don't. Did they say pictures up?
Pictures up. Yeah.
We're like trying really hard. I mean, it's just so hard. I think everybody would like to see the show
Because you have
more
a
than
megaphone built inside.
I know. I'll be quiet. It'll be like church whispering.
Okay. Library.
Yeah. I am whispering, Mom. I
It's hard
promise.
because we're so excited, but we have to be quiet. But it's okay.
Okay. But what we're going to do is we have other countries.
Yes.
So our team from around the world has come back to be extras in the show, but also come for meetings and, to be on this live stream. But they're going to be sharing from around the world of how the chosen is impacting them. And for us, our biggest goal, even though they're seeing rolling, our biggest goal is to get to 1 billion people. Like we want to get 1 billion people watching the show. And there's no way we can't do it without you. Like, without you, we can't do it. And so it's just like sharing, engaging, buying the gifts, wearing it, having conversations about the show.
And you said we've translated it into 600.
By the end of the year, it'll be in 600 languages. It'll beat out Baywatch.
It'll beat Baywatch. But yeah, so I feel like I know for me, because I'm from the Philippines and there's people there that's watching it. And so
Philippines are crazy for the show.
Oh yeah.
We just love it. We love the Philippines.
Yeah. And so I feel like we're going to get to 1 billion really quick.
Yeah. Well, we still have a long ways to go. And the only way we can go is going into just different regions around the world. Like I'm really excited that we're getting into India. That's happening at the end of this year. Really excited about that going more mainstream.
That's so awesome.
So,
yeah.
But yeah.
Just getting the word out there, breaking world records left and right.
That's what we do.
Chosen way.
We like to break world records.
This is the way.
This is the way. The correct way. Okay, so
yeah.
They're shooting a scene that we have to be very quiet.
Yes, and we can't give spoilers even though we want to. But
this is like one of the most epic days. And what's going to be funny is like 600 people have to keep a secret.
That's going to be hard. I mean, like 2 of the actors that came here, one of them already almost spoiled something.
They didn't really spoil it. They're like putting out these little things to try to confuse you.
Oh, it's very smart.
You didn't catch up on that one?
No, I should read the script again.
You should see what's happening today.
What? Okay.
Okay, so we got to just be very quiet until they say cut, and we can talk a little bit louder. But so you've made it to the Chosen ASMR channel live stream, and basically we are. Oh, you said we'd be a little bit more quiet, but we have an amazing website at chosengifts.com.
Yes, and later on, you promised everyone there's going to be a Big Mama prize. So stay tuned for that.
If you buy something today, we're going to give a Big Mama prize away. Not just my mama. She's not big. She's actually pretty small, but it's going to be the biggest prize that we give away today.
Because last time it was $5,000 worth of stuff.
Yeah. I think we're going to do a pretty big giveaway for one person. We did for 5 people.
Yeah. We divided it.
But we'll see where we're at.
We'll see.
We're really excited.
It's going to be great. It's just going to be a bunch of socks, I think.
But if you want to buy all in socks, that's fine. But the biggest prize is going to be you choose what you want to buy. So.
Just load up. Yeah.
Okay, I can't be a quiet person. I'm just sorry. I can't.
That was
It's so
great
hard.
ASMR for a little bit though.
No, it's like so hard for me. It's
How
like
was this ASMR in your ears, Colin?
I don't know, Colin.
It's very soothing.
It was soothing. I'm not going to do the fingernail scratch. No, I'd rather do the soothing voice. ASMR. All right, so let's go ahead. Do we have did we pick a winner? Okay, so
all right, who's our winner?
all right, next winner. Okay, I'll let you. Okay, let's do a drum roll. I'll do the drum roll, and you get to read the name.
Mary Copen from Painesville, Ohio.
Okay, Mary from Painesville, Ohio. We have your information. You won $200, and we're going to give you that in a coupon code. And so we have your email, we have your text. We can respond to you. So you're going to be getting a message from one of our team.
Yes.
And you won $200.
Congratulations.
Guess what? She won the $200. What did Mary buy? Do we know what she bought? Whatever you bought, you just got $200 credit now. I mean, you get to buy more. Like if you want to buy more, that's great.
Even if she just bought a pair of socks. Congratulations.
Could have been. You know, for me, I just love I love what we're offering because it's just like it's so good as a gift for birthdays. It's good for, holidays.
Oh, she bought a crew neck.
Crew neck?
And
she got a crew neck
and a book.
Who are they singing happy birthday to?
Oh, is it Josiah?
Josiah's birthday is today, but he's not cool enough to be on live stream. No, we love Josiah. I love him a lot. I picked him as an editor. Come on.
Yeah.
I did. Okay, so
he's one of your favorite people.
Yeah, Mary, congrats on that. You got the crew neck, you got the book.
Yes.
And
So
you also got $200 because you bought something. That was worth it, $23.
So worth it. Yeah.
A free gift and a gift card for $200.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
so continue buying stuff from the website, and you never know what you're gonna get.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna play a clip. We might have played it before, but we just need a little bit of time because we're gonna bring someone in from the Netherlands.
Yes.
Really excited about this. There's so much that's happening in the world, and this live stream is all about how we're getting to 1 billion people. And they're getting really close to wrap, but we don't care about what they're doing there because the live stream is really important. And all you need to do is to go to thechosengifts.com, 20% off everything. It's already automatically applied in there. And if you actually buy one item today, we're doing the Big Mama Prize.
The Big Mama Prize.
You don't want to miss out on the Big Mama Prize. And it's only to the people that have actually purchased something. Now,
we're
still being giving away $1,000 worth of stuff just for those that are on the live stream. So you're going to get that as well. So if you are commenting, engaging, we're seeing it. And we will be doing a couple giveaways there too.
Yeah.
But
what a deal too. Just get one thing and you might get the Big Mama Prize.
What I love about this is I know Bob gets a little frantic because we do all these little crazy things.
You always do this.
I know, but I love it because it's like when they buy something and they have a free gift. Like who does that?
True.
They don't do that on Amazon Prime.
No,
I know
don't.
It's Amazon Prime Day today.
Is
I know
it?
we are actually competing with that, but I'm okay with that. Like I'm
Me
okay
too.
with it. Like
Yeah.
I can guarantee you, Amazon doesn't do that.
No,
they
they
want
don't.
you to. Hey, you might get free shipping, but hey,
We
we
get
get free
free-
shipping if you buy up to what was it? $77. There we
Yeah.
go. Okay.
And 20% off this whole month.
Yeah, I mean it's great. All right,
Deals
so
left
what
and
we're gonna
right.
do is play a clip, bring on someone from the Netherlands because we need to see what's happening over there in that part of the world, and then 2, make sure you buy something at thechosengifts.com, thechosengifts.com, and you'll be entered in to win the Big Mama
The
Prize.
Big Mama Prize.
You want the Big Mama Prize? Trust me, you do. Okay.
Thanks, guys. They're doing some setup right there. So I'm going to try to see if during the setup we can talk to some more of the background as they're waiting to go. Get the waiting process here. What's your name?
Tracy.
Tracy, where are you from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. So what's this like kind of sitting here waiting for the next shot to get set up?
It's a little surreal, but it's really cool.
Have
It's
you-
everything I hoped it would be.
Have you ever been an extra on The Chosen before?
I have. We were at the feeding of the 5,000 last year.
Nice. So you're
Yeah.
kind of a pro. You've
Well,
dealt
you
with the
know,
heat. You know to stay hydrated.
I try to stay humble, but yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So as somebody who's done this before, what advice do you have for some of the other background here?
Listen to Mitch.
Yes.
Always.
Always listen
Yeah,
to Mitch.
he's the man.
He is the man.
He's the man to
He
know.
is.
I mean,
yes.
Dallas is Dallas, but Mitch is the man.
Yes.
That's
Now,
my advice.
How has The Chosen impacted you that you're super excited to be here?
Oh my goodness, it has just opened up the Bible to me. I've been a Christian for 50 years, but never has Jesus or the Word been so alive. I'm so on fire for Jesus more than ever.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It's so nice to meet you.
It was great to meet you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, you look awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, where are you from?
Originally Provo, but yeah.
Okay,
Salt Lake
so
right now.
you're local to here.
Local, yes.
And so have you done this before, being an extra on The Chosen?
Yes, actually, this is my second month.
Your second month?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is one of the guys that's here all the time, man. So what does The Chosen mean to you that you are here all the time?
It's life-changing. I do study about 30, 40 hours a week, personal study, but when The Chosen first came out in season 1, episode 1, I was ready for it because I saw The Shepherd before that.
Yes.
And I was telling my wife and my friends, and I'm so excited that someone is able to portray scripture in a way that is not regimented to word for word in the scriptures, but can portray feeling, emotion, and show human elements to the story. And that's easy to share with a neighbor. It's easy to share with people who aren't on board with Jesus yet. And right now it's been super easy for me to share because I'm full-time living in an RV right now, and so if I'm in the hot tub at the campground, I'm sharing Jesus through the Chosen movie, the show, and now being in it, that gives a little bit more.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome though. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Now you got here purple, I'm assuming Sadducee?
Sadducee.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Well, so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yes. All right, what's your name?
Bobby.
Bobby, where are you from?
Seattle, Washington.
Are you having fun with this waiting as we set up for the next shot?
Having a great time. We've met new friends already, and this group is awesome.
What does it mean to you to be here, to be an extra for The Chosen?
Well, this is our second time, and we love God. We love the Word, and to see it brought to life, as the gentleman said, for those who don't know Him, it opens a door to Him that we haven't seen in our generation.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Bobby. What's your name?
My name is Larry.
Larry.
I'm Bobby's husband.
Oh, well, Bobby and Larry, so nice to meet you both. Thank you guys for coming out here. I think they're getting ready. The camera guy is right. Look at that. He's right there. So they're getting ready to go. I'm going to send it back to you.
Okay, so they're rolling, so we have to be very quiet. But we have someone from the Netherlands with us.
Hi.
So we're whispering right now.
Yes.
You want to introduce yourself?
Yes, of course I'd like to. Yes, so hi, my name is Dagmar. That's Dagmar from the Netherlands. And it's been so great and awesome to be here with all the countries, to see everyone get so involved. Yeah, I'm so grateful.
Yeah. So The Chosen, we're trying to get into every country. And what's been really interesting is Europe right now is on fire.
Yes.
We have so much that's going on. And I'm really excited what's happening in the Netherlands. Do you want to share kind of what's happening there?
Sure. So for the ones that don't know, in Europe, it's not so much of a collective, but each country has its own challenges and passions and ways to approach things. So for instance, in Germany and in France and in Spain, it's normal to dub the series. And in the Netherlands, not so much.
Yeah,
so,
and they have like English there.
Yeah. We just talk English all the time. And you see that people really follow the Chosen channel as well. They know you.
Okay, we can talk a little bit louder now. So, okay, good. we can talk louder here. Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, what we see is that people choose to follow the Chosen account and the Dutch account as well, because their English is so fluent. But what I love most about what's happening in the Netherlands right now is that we have a very strong secular country. So, for instance, in Spain, it's more normal to have a Catholic background or a Christian background. In the Netherlands, it used to be that, but not so much anymore. And what I really love is that I see a generation of Dutch people being lit on fire again because of the Chosen, who weren't in church, who weren't in communities, and are really coming from an atheist background back to the Chosen type of.
Yeah, I love it. And so tell me, like, has there been impactful moments in the Netherlands for you? And like, what is some of those, like, what is a story? Like, give us like a moment of impact.
So I think one of the things that's very more stable for the Netherlands is that instead of having like one main pastor in church communities, we have more our own bubbles. So for different Christian groups as well. And in these Christian groups, you have people with influence, but they're more divided. So you have your evangelicals, you have your more Reformed Christians. And what I see and what I love about The Chosen is we had this premiere of season 1, and everyone was there. And everyone connected to The Chosen. It
So all the different bubbles came together.
All the different
made a
bubbles.
bigger bubble.
Yes, it was a huge bubble of very tiny bubbles, and that just touched my heart. That it doesn't matter what bubble you're from, we can all connect over The Chosen. The Catholics, the evangelicals, to all really be touched by what's happening here. So yeah, that's a story I really love.
Yeah. So what's exciting is to see how countries adopt The Chosen, and every country's different. Like you said, it's like, when you're in France, they do it in France way. When they do it in Italy, they do it Italy way.
Yeah.
And the Netherlands are like, hey, we like English. We speak really good English.
True.
We want to just watch it in English.
Yes.
But what I noticed too, on their social medias, they like to engage on both English and the Dutch page.
True.
You know?
Yeah. So what I do is I share content from the Dutch page, but also from you guys, because people really seem to enjoy just the high quality content you guys are producing. Right. So why do it any differently? So what I try to do is to really localize what's happening in the Netherlands, to really make that the unique part of what we're bringing. So what I do is I visit people and I just record them having watch parties. That's what we call them.
So you just watch them have a watch party.
Exactly. And then we talk through it. So we've been to, what have you been to? We've been to a group of girls. We've been to this big, huge Christian event where The Chosen was represented, and just
that was a really big one.
It was a very big one.
That was in Amsterdam, was that?
No,
now you get.
No, it was somewhere in the middle of the Netherlands. I don't remember the name,
but it was like 10, like over 10,000 people.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So it was an event with campsites everywhere. Some big Christian artists coming in, and we organized a watch party where people could sit down and watch The Chosen. And I thought that most Christian people coming there would know The Chosen.
Yeah.
But I asked people whether they knew The Chosen or not to raise their hands, and only 1/3 of them raised their hands. So it was
that's still a third.
Awesome.
It's
still a third, but
yeah.
I have the ambition to reach so much more people.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we're gonna hit 1 billion people, we're
right?
more than a third.
Exactly.
So. When? Okay. So we just found out they're going to kill our power. We're going off of Starlink. Thank you, Elon Musk, for our internet at this time. We've been able to come to you by Starlink. But how much time do we have for the power before they cut it? What did we put the live stream on? Okay. So what we need to do is do the giveaway. If we're going to do the big giveaway, they're going to kill our power. We're going to plan on doing a couple more countries. We do apologize. But when you're on set, you got to just kind of go with
I've noticed today. Exactly. Yeah. You part of the process.
Okay. So this is what we're going to do. I'll tell you, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go till midnight tonight. If you buy something on the store at thechosengift.com or chosengifts.com website, till tonight. You have till tonight. We're going to pick one winner, and we're going to give $2,000 away in store credits. So we're going to be able to do that. Now, what we're going to do is give you till midnight tonight. This will say Pacific time, even though that we're on Mountain Time right now. And it's probably middle of the night right now.
Yes,
for you.
it is. It's
So
like
you're on
3, 4 o'clock. Yeah.
But we're going to do that, and we're going to pick a winner, and we're going to post it on social media. So tomorrow, I'll have either Cheyenne or Chris or Jalein post on social media, but we'll reach out to you. So you actually have a chance to win $2,000. Wow. Sorry, Bob. $2,000 in the gift store at thechosengifts.com. And what we're doing is we're really trying to celebrate July. We're just weeks away before wrapping season 4. We're really excited about that because this is like one of the most impactful seasons that we've ever done. And the story needs to be told. And what we love that's happening right now is that this Chosen's getting into all different countries, all different nations, all different languages. And it's really impacting people and impacting them in the right way where, it's amplifying and getting more people there. So we're really excited about that. And the whole reason why we're here today is we had 600 extras come on, but we had our team internationally. We want to introduce you to them, people in the Netherlands and Poland and, all across the world. that's helping the chosen get to those billion people. So we really wanted to celebrate that. So what we're going to do is, if you buy something right now, till midnight or anytime today, basically, if you bought anything, you're going to be automatically entered in to win that $2,000 grand prize, that Big Mama prize, and we'll reach out to you and we'll post it on social media tomorrow. So I really would love to do more, but they're going to kill our power. And that's kind of important to do an internet. I don't think we can do it without power.
I don't think we can do it without
It'd be
power.
very difficult.
I'd have to pray very hard.
and I really feel bad because we still had another hour segment that we were going to do, but we basically got to end it here. But guys, thank you so much. We really do appreciate you all around the world of watching the show, but more importantly, sharing it with your friends and family. And that's what it's all about. And for me, I want to ask you, just in closing, what was one scene that just really spoke to you?
For me, it was the one with Nicodemus.
Yeah.
For me personally, because it just tore my heart apart.
So that was in episode 8 or 7?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just really tore my heart apart because you could just feel him longing to follow Jesus, and I just reflect on that with my own life as well.
Yeah.
So I think that's awesome. Yeah. Really.
Yeah.
touched.
I was having a conversation with my son. He just finished his mission trip to Brazil, and he goes, "Dad, there's a lot of people around the world that believe, but they don't follow."
Yeah.
And like Nicodemus in that. He was a believer,
but not a follower.
No. Which is really interesting. And I think we all at different places in our lives. But I think the goal for us to really impact the world with the show, with the chosen, we want them to have a deeper relationship with God. And if it inspires them to get on their knees to develop that relationship, or crack open the Bible to develop that relationship, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So
to be a follower.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is what we're going to do. Go over to thechosengifts.com. Everything's 20% off to the end of July. But if you buy today, you're entered in to win that $2,000 gift card that we'll be able to announce tomorrow. So you'll actually get a chance. If you bought today, you're automatically entered in to win. But we really do appreciate you specifically, wherever you're at in the world. You make the difference for us. We hear your stories. We read your DMs. We read your comments. Most importantly, we're looking online of how you're sharing the chosen with your friends and your family. And ultimately, that helps us get to 1 billion people. And our goal is to really impact the world. And we figure out the best way we can do now is something non-threatening. I'm telling you, the chosen is non-threatening. And it's really bringing people together and really rallying around the words that Jesus spoke 2,000 years ago that are relevant today. Today. So, guys, thank you so much. And we're going to see you on the next one. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. Bye now.